Yeah, I did notice that. He definitely does.
Yeah. And the one with Brian was also kind of interesting because he pretty much said it himself. He said, if it was CM Punk leaving, he would have been the next top guy, which I mean, he lost his position already, so. But I thought
Yeah.
that was interesting.
Yeah, yeah, I've heard both of those, and they're good.
Yeah, I want to see him come back and make it happen again, man. I think the guy, I really feel bad for the guy because he had so much momentum, and he lost it overnight pretty much.
Yeah, he kind of did. Kind of. Did. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Yeah,
Yeah. Hold on one second here.
yeah. I think Bree also said that he's not going to be getting the second surgery that he was supposed to get. So he's expected to be back. I think they said 3 to 4 months,
Yeah, that's
which
what
is
I saw.
going.
They're planning on trying to go for 3 months, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to be right around Royal Rumble. So if that happens, man, my prediction is right. Bring him back in Royal Rumble and maybe have him win the Battle Royal, which is I would do that because Roman Reigns. I mean, I like the guy, man. I don't think he's ready.
Not not after the not after what was it? He's got the venom, I got the antidote. Believe that.
Yeah,
What?
yeah. This guy, I don't know, man. He needs a lot of work.
His fucking whoever's writing for him needs to be fucking smacked in the head and say, hey, "Why are you writing this corny shit for this guy?"
Yeah. Speaking of material, I guess last week's Raw, I guess the script was leaked, and pretty much, literally word for word, everything is scripted. I mean, these guys can't say anything off the top of their heads. And I really think that's going to be, that's one of their downfalls. That's why the product is so stale and everybody's pretty much robots. I mean, they can't bring their personality. They can't be themselves. The best characters in wrestling, the best gimmicks were just, gimmicks that were really just, the guy being himself times 100. But
Yeah.
they can't do that now. Everything is scripted.
Yeah, I think the only thing that they said wasn't scripted was the joke that Jericho made about the tie.
Yeah, which honestly, that was probably the best part of the show when Triple H, called him a Nimrod on the whole show.
That was pretty funny.
And there you go. Probably one of the funniest things on the show was the thing that was not scripted.
Yeah, imagine that.
There you go. That basically get going with this whole thing.
Oh yeah, I think I see where you're going with it.
Absolutely. And next on we got Dolph Ziggler that came out. And what do you think about Dolph Ziggler on the mic? I want to hear what you think of this guy because I don't know.
Pretty bad. Pretty bad on the mic. I mean, he and I think it's his voice. I really do. I think if you gave his lines to like Shawn Michaels, it would sound a lot better. I think his voice and his delivery just stink.
Yeah.
As far as I can see, but I don't know. I mean, he's not the worst I've seen out there. He's definitely not the worst, but he's yeah. Body in the chat just said Dolph needs Low-Key to just dub over him.
He does. Honestly, Low-Key has the best voice in wrestling right now, but it does not fit his body.
No, it doesn't. It's like when Brock yells, you're like, was that a girl in the background screaming? But
yeah.
Why they haven't just given this guy a manager and told him to shut the fuck up and look good is beyond me. I really think I think it's actually hurting him that they haven't.
Yeah, I mean, Ric Flair, he wanted to manage him. He wanted to be his advocate. So I mean, I let him work with the guy, man. Why not? I don't understand why not. He wants to work with the guy. Clearly, they're trying to give him a push. I mean, he got the Intercontinental title right now, so
yeah,
do something with him. Why not?
I wish they would. I mean, they're doing something with him. At least he's got the title. They're definitely giving him some sort of push, but I just don't know. Like, I don't know. I just don't know why they won't just, pull the trigger. And sometimes being sometimes that IC title can be more of a hindrance than a good thing.
That is true. That is absolutely true. So we got Ziggler on the mic, which, don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Ziggler. I just think he's I don't know, man. With me, it's not even his voice. I think he seemed off. He seemed like he was really nervous. Maybe he had like some anxiety going on. I'm not sure, but he definitely he didn't seem like he was comfortable. And I thought this segment was somewhat corny, but I was okay with it. I mean, it was a little funny, I guess, but I'm watching it. I'm watching it as we speak right now, and they had Damien Mizdow coming out. Man, this guy is awesome.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I said last week I'm starting to like it. I can't deny it. Awesome. Miz plays great, and Sandow's sitting there. He's talking, and Sandow is copying every move, trying to be his carbon copy.
Yeah, I love Sandow.
Hey, you know what? Even if I didn't like it, I have a sense of humor, so I would find it funny and entertaining. So,
yeah,
that's all that matters to me.
Yeah. So basically, Dolph Ziggler, he was talking about how recently some celeb photos have been leaked online and how it's disrespectful, which I agree with, man. I think that's really just invasion of privacy at its highest. I think it's really just a scumbag thing to do. To leak these photos. Now, I'm not talking about CM Punk type of thing, because I think CM Punk overreacted with that whole wedding photo. That was really nothing, man. I mean, but these people, they were nude photos, so I understand. But yeah, Dolph Ziggler, he said he had some photos of The Miz, which I would not be interested in. But yeah, he showed a picture of The Miz in the bathroom shaving his chest, which got some laughter out of the crowd. But I didn't really understand it, because don't all wrestlers shave their chests? So
all except
Ziggler.
Yeah, I mean, all except a couple that I've seen.
Yeah, I mean, so Ziggler does the same thing. I mean, it's kind of being a hypocrite, but yeah.
Maybe it was because he didn't wax. That's what I think that was supposed to be the joke of it. Is I figured him for a wax guy. I'm sorry, I can't even get my voice as high and annoying as Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
So. And
he had a facial going on, which he referred to it as a facial, and I guess that was supposed to be like a little subliminal. I don't know if a lot of people caught that.
Well, and then he even said, "I'm not sure what that is on his face," and
yeah.
That was basically He basically was telling whoever could understand, "Look, he's got jizz on his face."
Yeah, I mean, I know they actually call it a facial also, but still, that's what he was trying to get at.
Yeah, something else is called a facial too.
There you go. And then there was another photo of Damien Mizdow in the shower with The Miz, and The Miz was butt-ass naked.
Damien's face in this picture was priceless. He looked like either he was scared to do what he was doing, or he was having the most fun at it. I wasn't sure which.
Yeah, I really think he's taking over the gimmick, man. He's doing what he can do with it. I mean, it's a shitty gimmick, but hey, he's trying to make something happen.
Well, I think with Santino not back in the ring, they've got a little hole to fill there, and maybe they decided he should. I think he'd be better at it than Adam Rose, but we'll get into that. Later.
And then next we had the Divas match, and whatever, man. I don't really care to talk about it, but what I found funny is at the end, of course it's the PG era, so they can't have two girls kissing each other. So what they did is, I think AJ kissed the title first, and Paige took it from her and kissed it in the same spot. And that's supposed to be edgy nowadays, and I wasn't very impressed with that. I mean, come the fuck on, man. I know they're trying to be edgy by doing stuff like that. Is that what you got out of it? That they were trying to be somewhat edgy with like a lesbian thing going on? or at least hinting at a lesbian angle.
Yeah.
But they're not even going through with it. I mean, they're just gonna. I don't.
CM Punk's probably at home spanking one out, rubbing that bad boy out, going, "Oh yeah, I'll take them both. I'm hardcore."
Yeah, I think if CM Punk was around, I think he would be into Paige more than AJ. Paige seems like more of his style.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't
punk rock chick.
Yeah, maybe he wouldn't like the accent. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, but that spray tan, I'm still laughing about the spray tan pick.
Yeah, I love that, man. I thought that was pretty funny. Yeah, I know a lot of people hated it. I thought it was all right.
Yeah, and let's see where. Who are they against here anyway? AJ Lee and Paige, Natalya and Rosa, right?
Yeah.
Boy, that Rosa.
That match was whatever.
Was she the one blowing Michael Hayes to keep their job? Because I think it's got to be her.
I think it was her. She's terrible, man. She's horrible.
She has no fucking chemistry with anybody. I mean, she was in the ring a week ago, and with Layla. And I mean, Layla's not the worst in the ring, but she was in the ring with Layla, and I mean, she was missing kicks and by like a mile.
Yeah. Yeah, she's terrible in the ring, man. She doesn't even have the basics down.
Yeah, it was what it was. But but this Rosa is just absolutely blah, in my opinion.
Yeah, then Randy Orton attacked Chris Jericho in the back, which I kind of liked because I'm a fan of. You know how back in the day we used to have a lot of the backstage segments where there would be brawls and in the locker rooms and in the parking lot and stuff like that. So I'm always a big fan of that stuff. So it was all right. It wasn't anything spectacular, but
I didn't mind it. I thought it was pretty cool. It was you know, I mean, there was no rhyme or reason to why, but
no reason. Just because Night of Champions is coming up.
Great.
Awesome, right?
Yeah.
Great build-up right there. It was fantastic.
Great. Awesome. I mean,
that is.
Jericho versus Orton. I haven't seen that 30, 40 times.
Yeah, that is fucking fantastic.
Now we get to... anyway, let's I know we're not... guys, we're not supposed to be making fun of people, are we?
Hey.
Now, guys, let's not make fun of people.
All right, we'll stop.
We'll try.
All right.
Next, we got you know what I noticed? We had a lot of Greek flags in the crowd,
too. And so did the Greeks in the IYH chat room. They were all in there, proud of their Greekness.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they were in there with cucumber sauce and fucking gyros everywhere, however you say that
yeah.
word.
I love the tzatziki sauce. It's great stuff.
Actually, yeah, I'll eat that shit too.
Yeah.
So.
There you go, Tazo.
There you go, Tazo, and I think whoever.
Batista.
Yeah, Batista and Typhon.
He's Greek, I think.
Toast out there. Yeah, he said he's half Greek, half Filipino.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, that's what I think we heard.
He kind of looks Greek. Looks like one of those like Greek statues.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
Batista.
He does.
You think he's coming back?
Man, that's what we were getting ready to talk about a little while ago. I don't know. He's rumored right now to be in the Avengers 3. He said that, and he even already announced that he's already signed on for, Guardians 2.
Yeah.
Does he need to come back? Is he gonna, click the Rock's heels and see if he can do the same thing? Because I'll tell you, I mean, he's no worse than the Rock was when he first came out.
I don't think he's coming back. I mean, see, the thing is with him, he's already kind of, in his how old is he? Like 40?
He's 43, I think.
Yeah, see, he's already in his mid-40s, so if he wants to make another run, he has to kind of make it in the next couple of years, But I can see him getting a break in Hollywood though, because he's making a lot of noise, and he's got a big buzz going, and a lot of I haven't seen the movie, but a lot of people said I've heard some great reviews. A lot of people were big fans of his whole role in the movie, and they said he was a great actor. So I can see him just like you said following Rock's footsteps and kind of forgetting about wrestling and maybe coming back for one match here and there, but that's about it. I really don't see this guy coming back and doing house shows again and shit. So,
no, I could see him coming back. Maybe like you said, doing a few matches here and there. Maybe getting a not as much money, but a Brock type deal.
Yeah,
I could see it, but who knows? Who knows? If he does come back, good. Maybe he'll. Maybe they'll put him back in a better spot. He said he'd like to come back and do a Triple H match and be done with it. That's it for him.
Yeah.
So, good for him. If he comes back, good. If he doesn't, good for him.
I think I would rather see him in a match with a younger guy, though. Put the young guy over and then retire instead of like Triple H. But
yeah, but the problem with that is who would win. You'd
put over like Roman Reigns. That'd be a good match.
Yeah.
Daniel Bryan. Although I guess he has some hard feelings towards Daniel Bryan since he didn't sell the injuries, I guess.
Well, that wasn't towards Bryan. That was he said Daniel Bryan was basically begging them to let him do it, and they told him no and go out there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no, he was blaming WWE for that.
Okay. Yeah, they do a lot of stupid stuff, man. Awfully stupid.
They just do a lot of weird stuff.
I shouldn't even say stupid. Just weird out of this world.
No, and as much as I like TNA, they do stupid stuff. WWE does odd, weird, and awkward stuff that you're just like, what the fuck?
Well, don't forget, man, they have their own universe.
Oh, that's right.
You must have forgot. They're not wrestlers, they are superstars.
Yeah, I've been in my own universe before, too.
Yeah, there you go, man. You're watching sports entertainment.
Yeah, that show last night was definitely a different friggin' universe, so...
I liked it. I thought it was a pretty good show.
I thought there was, 2 or 3 good things on the show, and... I don't know. Well,
but there wasn't that much bad stuff on there. The Divas match was pretty bad. The Bella stuff was probably the worst stuff I've ever seen in wrestling. Other than that, that's about it. The rest of the show was either okay or pretty decent.
Yeah, and since we're on the Divas match still, enough of the friggin' CM Punk chants for AJ. She's not CM Punk. Stop.
Yeah, it's old, man.
Stop. I did notice that did AJ ripped Paige's hair back and tagged her boobs to go in the match.
She did, yeah. I caught that as well. That's what I mean, man. They're kind of hinting at the whole lesbo thing, but
yeah, that was kind of hot.
They're not gonna carry through with it. So why do it?
No, that definitely was kind of nice.
Got you going. There you go.
The wind blows to the left, and I'm going. But anyway.
Oh man. What the hell do we have next? We got anything else you want to talk about as far as the Divas match goes? I didn't really care for it, so.
Friggin' 15 minutes. Haven't we put enough time into it? Let's go on.
Yeah,
to Seth
exactly.
Let's go on to who was it? Rollins.
No, we got John Cena and Paul Heyman.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Oh,
probably John Cena's best work. Although I didn't like what he was saying. I actually hated the whole thing, what he was trying to get across, his whole message. I shouldn't say I hated his message about being positive and being a role model. I hate the whole cookie cutter wrestler. That's not what I watch wrestling for, man. That's,
See, but I think it's all bullshit. Watch this son of a bitch on Total Divas. He's not.
It is bullshit. I mean, come on, dude. He's getting fuck him.
What good guy would tell his
my God,
his girlfriend that he never wants to get married, never wants to have kids? Great
dude.
guy.
Fuck Cena, man.
There's a nice guy who's going to be old, lonely, and rich as hell.
I'm looking at him right now. Just his stupid little, bracelets and all that shit. What is it called? The armbands or whatever.
He's a fucking robot, dude. He's a robot.
Looks like a fucking idiot, man. I mean, come on, dude. You're like 34, 35.
They should have left that prototype gimmick on him because he is a fucking robot.
He is.
They should have just left the gimmick on him and let him use it because that's what he is. Or maybe they should bring him back out as the WWE prototype. I like that. And he's like the new Manchurian Candidate. There you go.
He should. They should. Yeah.
I love it.
He is the WWE prototype. That's exactly what he is. You might as well use it as a gimmick.
WWE. There's another $1 million idea.
There you go. You're welcome.
Man.
Dude, I hate everything he does when he comes out from his entrance, his stupid ass run. This guy runs like a moron. You can tell he's not. I mean, of course he's athletic. He's a wrestler. Of course he's athletic. But you can tell this guy could not have a good 60-minute match with somebody like Seth Rollins or Daniel Bryan. This guy can't go like that, man. This guy is a fucking gimmick, man. Just like you said, watch him on Total Divas. I'll bet you this guy gets paid for these charities, man. This guy is not putting all this time in just for a good cause. He seems like a prick. Any real interview he's done, he came off like a dick.
I would definitely say he's getting paid.
He is, dude. There's no way. Do you think they're really sending him to Iraq to do these free wrestling charity matches? And no, he's not going over there. Well, during the holidays. Come on, man. Are you kidding me?
Well, they may get him from the people they may be free to the people, but
yeah, of course, but he's getting paid.
He's contracted, so definitely everything's in his contract, and whatever. Who knows?
But yeah, he came out, of course, when Paul Heyman. This guy is so good on the mic, man. He is phenomenal. This guy is money. Gold, absolutely.
Like
this guy,
platinum, titanium, whatever is better than gold. That's what Heyman is.
Yes, this guy is awesome, man. I mean, he's man. I mean, this was probably my favorite part of Raw. I mean, definitely as far as promos go, but I think this was probably the standout segment of the night. I mean, Paul Heyman came out. He basically said, the only way to beat Brock Lesnar is for, and I like this because they're hinting at the whole idea of Paul Heyman, taking over John Cena and making him a Paul Heyman guy, which is what I suggested a couple weeks ago. I think if they do that, man, that's gold, but they're not going to do it. And, judging from this segment and basically what Cena said, this guy is never, ever turning heel. This guy is going to be this fucking corny cookie cutter, baby face for the rest of his life. And we're just going to have to live with that.
That's because he's got 3 words for you.
Yeah.
Never give up.
Never give up, folks.
Never give up.
Never.
Fuck, I can't.
Speaking of that, can I rant for 1 second? Because this really pissed me off.
Oh, sure. Hold
this
on.
Fucking guy. This guy comes out. This guy comes out, and this whole never give up thing. This guy gave a whole story of this guy, this injured soldier. With all due respect, no disrespect, but I know this whole thing is a lie. That's why I'm coming at this whole storyline. This guy had the nerve to say that he is the inspiration to thousands of soldiers. No, you're not, dude. Nobody is. Do you honestly think an injured soldier is going to think of John Cena when they just lost a leg? They're going to wear one of those fucking silly wristbands and that says never give up and say, oh, John Cena, he never gave up when he faced Brock Lesnar. So I can't give up. I could never give up because John Cena didn't give up after those 16 German suplexes. That's the same as me losing a leg. How the fuck can they let this guy come out and do this, man? This is disrespect. I take it as disrespect. I think this guy is a fucking mockery. He's garbage, man. That's all I can say. This guy's garbage. He's not anybody's other than little kids that just don't see through this whole thing. No grown people. I see grown people in the crowd, but they don't count because they have to be idiots to not, look through this. He is terrible. This guy is terrible. It's all lies, man. This guy comes off as a prick. He probably is a prick. If he's not a prick, then, hey, I'm wrong. But whatever. That's my opinion. Again, my opinion, so don't send me, 200 messages giving me 100 reasons to like Cena, because I don't care. I don't like this guy. Never have, never will.
Okay, you good?
I am good.
You look a little better. Yeah, there you go. Thumbs up.
You see my thumb, man? I cut like half my thumb off the other day.
Dude, you're a graphic. You do graphics and you go to school. What the hell did you do?
Knife. I was cooking.
Sure.
Had brand new knives and chopped literally a portion of my thumb off. Literally.
Damn, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gruesome.
Was it like hospital stitch?
Disgusting. Yeah, I probably should have gone to the hospital. I just never went.
Oh man, just take a little bit of super glue and drip it right down the seam.
That's it. Honestly, yep.
And then
I remember now.
Yeah. I honestly do that. So I'm
yeah, dude. In high school, I got in a fight and my tooth, kind of poked through my lip, so I had to get some stitches over here. Well, I thought I had to get some stitches. Went to the emergency room, waited there for like 3 hours. They just put like some super glue on my face and I left. Ever since then, anything that ever happened, I just super glue it.
Yeah, I think they actually use barnacle glue.
Yeah, whatever. It's surgical glue, whatever they want to call it.
Yeah, well, I think surgical glue is barnacle glue, really. That's what it is. But anyway, yeah, I'm a super glue guy myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, who gives a shit?
Yeah, well, I mean, what am I going to do? Take that, piece of thumb that I love. I mean, it's a small part, but I chopped the tip of it off. But, I mean, it's going to grow back, probably. It'll probably look weird, but...
You'll have a little dent where it went. I got a few dents in my hands and legs, and, yeah, I also did oil changes through high school on, quickie oil changes, so I got a few scrapes, scratches, and burns on myself, too.
I bet you have, man.
Yeah, so... But yeah, I mean, but I don't know. Here's what I did see in that match. There's two girls in the front row. One of them has a Brie Mode shirt on. One of them has an Austin 316 shirt on.
Yeah.
The girl with the Brie Mode shirt is holding up a Let's Go Cena sign.
Of course.
The girl with the Austin shirt on is holding up a Cena sucks sign.
Of course.
And I'm like, these are typical. This is the epitome of wrestling fans right there.
I'm sure they were friends, and that whole thing was...
Oh, I'm sure, but just by their shirts, you could tell which one was probably younger.
Yeah, definitely. But I thought this was a great promo. I thought Cena's delivery was excellent. I'm going to give credit when it's due. I didn't like the content. I think the guy's full of shit. That's why I don't like it. But I mean, he seems like he's a good actor. I mean, when he's passionate about something. He comes off as a great promo guy. In ring, I mean, he can have okay matches when he's carried. Dude, name one match this guy wasn't carried in. I mean,
Cena match. I have seen him have some good match. The guy had a decent match with Khali.
Yeah, but decent. I'm talking about a great match. This guy can't have great matches.
Name one other person
without other
who's
people.
pulled a decent match out of Khali.
But how many main event guys went against Khali that were actually like great? And he was facing Batista and Cena the whole time.
I mean, Khali could go in there with Flair and have a shitty match.
Yeah, but Flair's in his 60s.
Khali could go in there with Flair in his prime, and Flair would just have to bounce around for him the whole match and do
I don't know, man.
Oh man, would I love to see that? Anyway,
I don't know, man. Yeah, I would like to see that also.
Anyway,
we pretty much did see it with what was that big guy's name? Giant Gonzalez. Yeah. What was his name in WCW?
Oh God,
El Gigante, whatever, however you say it in Spanish.
El Gigante.
Yeah. However you say it in Spanish, I don't know. Yeah, they had a terrible match. Flair and that guy, man, they had a terrible match. I think it was on one of do you remember what card it was on? I don't remember, but I remember it was from like '91. It's terrible.
I don't remember at all.
Dude, that was garbage, man. if you ever get the chance, and you can actually watch this on the network for $9.99.
Oh man!
And did we mention this is a brand new season of the Hot Tag Podcast?
Season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast, people. You are
season premiere.
If you're listening to it live, you are lucky. That's all I gotta say.
Season premiere.
Season premiere. Now, where were we with the wrestling?
Did we mention this was the season premiere of Raw?
Oh my God, it was?
This was. How exciting is that?
So you're telling me a show that's on every week out of the year has seasons?
Yeah. For the first time. I mean, they've always had seasons, but when the fuck did they announce that they had a season premiere?
Dude, I always figured WrestleMania was like the reset season. Like, the Raw after WrestleMania to me was like, okay, WrestleMania is the end of the season, and this is where what used to happen is they would set up some new things, and they would set up some new, new feuds, and, blow off a few, and, but now it's just like, nope, here's a rematch on Raw. Let's keep this shit going.
Yep. I know what you mean, man. But yeah, I thought it was a good promo with Paul Heyman and Cena. And Paul Heyman, he was trying to get Cena to go heel, and he kept telling him, "Look at that guy in that third row, that fat guy over there saying Cena sucks. Go tell him to shut up." And I love this stuff. This stuff was amazing. Yeah. And honestly, man, if they turn Cena heel, I think it's going to be money. I think it's going to be one of those situations where you can compare it to Hulk Hogan and NWO. Like, that's going to be a game changer, because if they do that, that means that they're going towards a whole different direction. I think that's what the business needs, man, because it's not about just Cena turning heel. It's about a whole new direction, because that means that's a ballsy move. So if they're doing that, they're going to be taking risks.
Yeah, I agree. They are going to be. But
and honestly, Hogan turning heel, man, that's probably like the one standout moment in wrestling history. It changed everything. That changed literally everything.
Yeah, it did. I mean, I remember watching that and just thinking, he's not gonna, and he did, and I loved it. And it changed
everything, dude.
It did. It changed. It sparked a lot in wrestling. I mean, it gave us, and thank God, because it gave us a lot of good years of flipping back and forth wrestling.
All right, basically, let me put it this way: if Hogan did not turn heel, instead of the Attitude Era, we would have continued to have like Bastion Booger against Doink the Clown, and the Goon against the fucking Sultan, and stuff like that. And in WCW, we would have had, I don't know, the Shark against Meng, stuff like that. It was too gimmicky, and times were changing. Grunge was coming in, hip hop was taking over. It was a bit more edgy. Society wasn't so pussified anymore, and history repeats itself. Right now, we're in that stage where society's pussified once again, and pretty much have to deal with this.
Yeah, I can't say it any better. I agree.
I mean, look at this, man. Any wrestler that says anything on Twitter, they have to go take it down and make a public apology. They would have never done this 10 years ago.
Yeah, now they have to go on YouTube and apologize, or I don't know. You're right. It's ridiculous, and I'm
I can
right there with you.
I can understand if it's something racist or sexist or something that it's actually offensive or derogatory. It's for taking a picture, like for example, Randy Orton taking a picture with that chubby Hispanic girl, and he called her Latin version of Miss Piggy. There was a reason behind it. She was stalking his girlfriend and him. That's almost like a threat. why would he not disrespect her?
Yeah.
It's not even so much disrespect. It's just a joke. It's poking fun at her, and she's not the victim. She's stalking these guys.
Yeah, but if you don't know that story, which most people didn't until like 2 days after, then he just comes off like a douchebag making fun of a chubby girl.
I guess, man. I guess.
Yeah.
That's the PG era, man.
There it is.
The PG era.
There it is on the season premiere of the Hot Tag Wrestling Podcast.
Yeah, but what did you think of this promo? We keep skipping around, but we're still on this Paul Heyman and Cena thing.
Paul Heyman, who in... My God. Who delivers promos with more passion, better delivery? No one I can think of can do better right now in on a mic than Paul Heyman. And, it's disgusting. Once again, we've said this probably week for week or week. Then, there are no... Your top heel in WWE right now is Stephanie McMahon. And Paul Heyman.
Yeah. Steph is gold, man. I'm liking Steph. I don't know about those Stephanie shirts, the whole Steph thing. I don't know about those, but she's definitely a good heel. She's a good actress.
Yeah, I've never had I'm one of the few that I actually think Steph is good looking too. So,
yeah, she is.
So yeah, so I don't know. She's definitely been one of the best. I'll admit the angle itself. The angle itself sucks, but Stephanie, I do want to hear what she says this week. So I hate to say it, but they kind of got me hooked with Stephanie. And like we've been talking about, Heyman is just goddamn amazing. Comes out there and he's telling Cena just take off the wristbands, take off the shirt, the colors, wear a black, it's funny. Heyman just said all this on a podcast a couple weeks ago too. That just one little thing, take off the jorts, do something, put on a pair of black tights or something. Man, that something that small could really be pretty big and opens people's eyes that okay, well at least he's got he can change. But
honestly, I think the main reason I hate the guy is his attire. It's like honestly, I can't stand a wrestler that comes out in Jordan sneakers and jean shorts. It's terrible, man. That's complete disrespect to the whole business.
Well, Billy Kidman came out in that and
well, fuck him too. Billy, come on, dude.
Well, there you go.
Billy Kidman?
Now that you're going equal opportunity, I ain't messing with it.
Fuck Billy Kidman too, man. Come on. The only wrestler in jeans that I liked was Raven, and that's because it fit his gimmick. He was going for the whole grunge thing, hanging out in train stations all night and doing heroin or whatever the fuck his gimmick was, It fit him. But Cena, come on, dude. Are you serious?
Didn't Austin wear jorts?
Yeah, but he didn't wrestle in them.
He did a couple of times, but either way, that was Austin's character.
That was different though. He didn't wrestle in them every night. He wrestled in them when he was brawling or in a match that was unexpected, something like that. It wasn't like he just came out in jean shorts every night and like John Cena.
Yeah, but I definitely thought this. I liked it. I think you're 100% right. What Cena was saying seemed really forced and phony, but his delivery of it was good and serious, and I do appreciate a serious Cena better than a corny. Although he, like I said before, he kept, he did get corny a little bit.
He always does,
but it wasn't bad. I liked it.
No, I think it was great. Honestly, I thought it was a great segment. I'm gonna give credit when it's due, man. I thought it was a great segment, but I just don't like John Cena. That's all. I thought he did a good job though, as far as playing his part in the segment. I don't know. I just think the guy's full of shit.
I agree.
Yeah, we got Seth Rollins And before we go, next week Brock Lesnar is going to be on Raw, so that's exciting.
Yes, it is.
But yeah, we got Seth Rollins against Sheamus, which was a decent match. No finish, pretty much. Cesaro came in and pretty much broke it up and beat up Sheamus and gave him the neutralizer. Fuck, man! I thought Jerry the King Lawler just fell off his seat. He just did. I think he tried to play it off because I'm watching Raw in the background again, and it seemed like he kind of just like, wiggled around and almost fell out of his seat, and then he just kind of just started sitting on the ground for some odd reason.
But, oh wait, no, that was during the Lana Rusev thing you're watching.
Yeah.
She was making fun of our national anthem, and they said they were going to sit down on the floor for it. You see, JBL is doing it too.
Yeah.
Cole is just sitting there like the corporate robot he is, and
come on, Michael, do it with me, Michael.
Keeps announcing. God, Cole has gotten so bad. But anyway,
Cole has been bad since '98, dude.
He's gotten worse. I mean, his heel run.
Man,
oh God.
He's always been garbage, man. I loved it when The Rock used to throw his T-shirt on top of his head. I thought that was great, man. That was some of my favorite stuff in the Attitude Era.
Yeah, there was
just The Rock shitting on this guy the whole time.
Yeah, there was definitely some funny stuff in there back then, but yeah, I mean, it was what it was. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
that was what I think they can have a good match though on like a pay-per-view if they give them like 20 minutes.
I think that's
Sheamus and Rollins.
Yeah, I think that's definitely where it's headed.
Yeah. But yeah, we got Rusev coming out and just like you said right now, making fun of the national anthem. And I'll let you talk about this because I don't really care for this segment. I'm kind of getting tired of the whole Rusev thing. If they're not going to be edgy with it, dude, and they're just going to half-ass the whole thing, it's going to get boring.
I mean, I think they're doing what they can. I mean, there's a lot of issues right now that they can't touch on. You know what I mean? I mean, if you've been watching the...
Yeah, I know what you mean, but...
Yeah, so I mean, I think they're just treading lightly, which, I mean, they're a publicly traded company. They have to tread lightly. This is one of the problems with being a fucking publicly traded company is you got to tread lightly because everybody's going to come after you, so...
But see, I understand that, but I'm saying if you can't do it, like, if you can't fully do it, because I understand the whole business aspect of it. I understand why they're doing it. They have to do it. They don't have a choice. It's millions and millions of dollars involved, if not billions. I'm sure it's billions now. Whatever.
Millions.
There you go. But if you can't fully do it, just don't do it at all. They could have done a different gimmick with the guy. That's what I'm saying. Just do something different. If you can't do it the right way, just don't do it. Do something else.
Yeah. I mean, it's. I think we said the same thing about Bray Wyatt, and he's kind of hanging on. So I don't know,
dude. Bray Wyatt, man. Imagine Bray Wyatt in '98.
Oh my God, dude. Bray Wyatt in the Attitude Era, he would have been like raping people in the back.
He would have honestly probably. He would have been in the Hall of Fame by now, right now. Probably. He would have been great in the Attitude Era,
man. That character would have been... And, who did I hear talking about that the other day? What podcast was I listening to? Someone said that whole thing, though, was his idea. Triple H. Triple H said it.
Yeah, the Bray Wyatt gimmick, yeah.
Right after he got booted back as Husky Harris, back to NXT, he had already done this character a couple of times, joking around, and they loved it. So this is all him. I'm, good for him. I wonder who's writing his stuff, but maybe it's him.
Maybe it's him. Because I don't really see anybody else writing it for him.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. If we could go back to that script, we could see, because he was on that show.
Yeah. Because I don't remember where I heard it, but I heard, I think Jake Roberts was helping him out when he was healthy.
That would
with
make
his
sense.
Promos and stuff.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, and while we're on the subject of Jake, it looks like he's got cancer again, but he said this one's going to be easier to fight than the last one, and hope you get well soon, Jake.
Definitely will be my prayers, man. He's turned his life around, and it's really sad to see these guys, and it may not necessarily be from his abuse of his body, but it's sad to see this guy turn his life around, and then everything pretty much catches up to him.
Well, some people would say this is exactly what happens when you get sober. You start feeling a lot of the pain you were masking. So
yeah.
But I mean, this is way more serious than just pain. This is,
right.
Cancer going through his body. And, yeah, I do feel bad for the guy, but he's fighting, and he's obviously in better spirits than he's been in a long time. You listen to him talk, he's obviously a pretty dark guy. So,
right. Yeah, a lot of demons in his life, man.
Yeah, I just hope he keeps fighting, and, he's got another chance with his family, which, he was mentioning on WrestleMania. So, hey, man, more power to him. Good luck to him.
For sure. Next, we got this was a huge surprise to me. The NXT.
How did Triple H pull this one off?
I don't know, dude. I was very excited about this.
I was, Adrian Neville, Sami Zayn with Tyson Kidd and Tyler Breeze.
Yep.
I mean, I did see this match a week before on NXT, but I'm sure they're not expecting a lot of people to be watching it. Meanwhile, they should be, because but I guess Triple H said, "Hey, it's a season premiere. What are we gonna do?"
This is good though, man. I hope they do it more often.
They should stick one of these NXT matches in every Raw. They've got 3 hours. Take out a fucking segment. Take out a fucking Did You Know, which I notice has been replaced by network commercials.
Yeah.
Take one out. Let these guys have a couple of matches. Take out a segment. I don't care if they're out there for 4 minutes. Get them out there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, again, you can definitely see Breeze as the greenest out of all these guys.
Yeah, he's still good though, man.
He's not bad, but
I think he's good, man. The Miz pretty much stole his gimmick though.
I don't know, but I'm sitting there watching Adrian Neville do these, flips off his head with no hands, and
Dude,
I'm actually sitting there going, "Oh, Triple H is going to kill this guy when he gets back in this backstage."
Dude, that guy is unbelievable.
Yeah, I liked it. He was definitely good.
Did you see how fast paced his kicks and punches were as soon as he got the hot tag?
Oh,
the hot tag.
That's right, man. We need to patent that so we can screw everybody over.
There you go.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as he got in the ring, they all said the same thing. It's about to pick up in here. The tempo is about to get a lot faster. And goddamn, he's. It doesn't look like because I've seen him as Pac, and I definitely think that they've let him keep some of his style.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. I think they're going to change his finishing move, though. I don't think they're going to keep that, man.
Yeah, it was not the best, but it was pretty good. I mean, I liked the match. I thought it was a great match all the way through.
No, don't get me wrong. I think the move is amazing. I just don't think it's safe enough for them to have him do it every time.
Every time, yeah. I mean, that's it's one of the reasons Fandango didn't do that top rope leg drop every single show.
Yeah, but this is 100 times more dangerous than that.
Yeah,
because this guy, if he's off one night by a quarter inch, man, he's going paralyzed, man. This guy, he can land on his neck any second.
Yeah, but it was definitely a good move, definitely a good match. I mean, like I said, I liked it from start to finish. I didn't think there were anything that pissed me off about it. Maybe it's because I was happy to see some guys I haven't seen.
I just wish Sami Zayn had a little bit. I wish he just had a little bit more offense, because Adrian Neville, I mean, all his moves were pretty much on display, but Sami Zayn, he pretty much just took a beating and just did the minimum. I guess the whole thing was about Adrian for the most part.
Yeah, I think they're trying to get that champion over, which, whatever. I guess you can see where they're coming from there.
Yeah. This was good, though, man.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was good. Like I said, I've already said it. Unless you got something to add.
Nah. Next, we got Jerry Springer.
Oh, fuck.
Jerry. Motherfucking Jerry Springer like it's 1999 again.
And oh God, this was horrible. I like Jerry Springer, but I knew this was gonna be a fucking horrible segment. And
dude, he seemed like he didn't give a shit.
Why should he? Why should he? Is his show still on the air?
I have no idea, nor do I care. But I probably not.
It may be. I don't know. And I'm not looking it up, so don't ask me.
Yeah, probably reruns.
I know it's in syndication because you can catch it, but I don't know. And last week we found out that this whole Brie Bella, Nikki Bella angle was because the producers of Total Divas wanted it to happen on the show. So now, this is what happens when Total Divas, a reality show completely away from wrestling on a different channel, is now dictating what happens on Raw. So if you don't want to watch Total Divas, you don't have a choice anymore. You're stuck watching it on Raw.
Right.
And they're saying that, well, by the end of the season of Total Divas, they're going to make up again. So what the fucking waste of TV time this is.
Yeah, definitely is a waste. A waste of my life. It was. I'll never get that 15 minutes back again.
No. There was one. That fall by Stephanie when they were rolling around was the worst fall I've ever seen. It was like, oh no, I'm falling.
Yeah, you want to talk about bad, man? The worst was I think it was Nikki. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I think Nikki slapped her brother, and she was like 10 feet away from his face, dude.
Yeah.
There was no contact at all.
Yeah, I saw that.
Terrible selling, man. That was horrible. I understand the guy's not a wrestler, man. Just take a slap, for God's sake. Come on, man. You're a man. Come on. You're on live television. Just take a smack.
Yeah, she was pretty far. He really didn't sell it that good anyway, but he's not a wrestler, so let's
This whole thing was bad, man. Jerry Springer getting injured. Come on, man. Just a waste of TV. What's the point of this guy getting carried out and he's giving thumbs up? He's not even selling it. He's just giving thumbs up to everybody.
Wait a minute. He gets carried out, but did you notice he got himself into the stretcher? He shimmied himself in. There was nothing wrong with you, motherfucker.
Absolutely
Get up.
fine. He's giving thumbs up, dude. Like, what is the point of being carried out on a stretcher if you're not even selling this thing? You're just giving thumbs up to the whole crowd, you know?
Yeah, I mean, this isn't, I couldn't. It was so bad, but yeah, that. And Brie came out to new, ridiculously horrible music.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah, that fake fall by Stephanie just had me laughing.
We should never talk about the Bella twins again. We should make that the hot tag thing, where we just don't talk about the Bellas ever again.
We can just refer to them as those two cunts. If you want
it's the worst thing in wrestling, dude. It's the worst thing that's happened in the last 2 years, 3 years at least. This is terrible.
It really is, man. It's so bad. But like I said, Stephanie is good in it, so you kind of want to at least see Stephanie. So it's a catch-22 to me.
Yeah, she's great. I think Steph is great, but the Bella twins, man, they are both terrible actresses. They are horrible at acting. Why? Just put them in matches. I guess I get it though. Total Divas, they need footage. Whatever, man.
Yeah, well, I guess. Yeah, I mean yeah, but I just when I read that, and I even posted it on the Facebook page, the Hot Tag Facebook page, that it's a waste of TV time, and why are they letting a reality show run Raw? Why?
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense.
Because it's WWE. They're fucking weird, dude. It's the WWE universe.
Yeah.
Different world. They have their own laws. It's a different dimension.
True. It's the WWE universe.
It's the WWE universe, man. It's where Vince McMahon plays God.
The
Do you not remember?
Yeah, the WWE bubble.
Dude, I never saw this during the era where it actually happened, but on the network, I saw this thing where it says, I think it was Shane McMahon and Vince McMahon against Shawn Michaels and God. Are you fucking kidding me?
You don't remember? Oh, you said you quit watching.
Yeah, I stopped watching, dude. I missed all that. I mean, I've watched it afterwards. I've watched the match now, and I kind of got what they were doing. I mean, come on, man. Are you kidding? Like, even if you're an atheist, which I'm not, that's just weird, man. It's just weird angles.
It was hilarious.
It was weird, man.
So funny. I remember it. I do remember that angle.
It was weird, man. Vince McMahon, he has a couple screws loose.
Came out saying, "I'm bigger than God."
He is insane. Don't forget Court Bauer on MLW a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, for all I know. He mentioned that Stephanie and Vince McMahon, they were supposed to do like an incest angle, and Steph was not doing it. So, but it was Vince's idea, man. So this guy is he has a freak show in his head.
So weird. But like I said, he wanted
sick dude.
He wanted Paul Burchill and Winter. I can't remember what her name was in WWE. I don't know. Her name was Winter in TNA. You know who I'm talking about. Well, I mean, that was supposed to be a incest angle too. There's supposed to be brother and sister, and then they went PG, so they put the old Nick-Nick-a-doo on that.
Well, I was listening to Chris Jericho's podcast, as I was, saying earlier, and Batista mentioned that Vince McMahon wanted to bring him in, and his whole gimmick was going to be that he was a child that was born out of a rape. I was like, that's the worst gimmick ever. Why would anybody want that, man?
Yeah, Katie Lee Burchill. Thank you, Systematic, in the chat room. I'm sorry. I totally just cut you off there. Go ahead.
No, I'm just thinking, man. Just some of the stuff they've done is just insane.
Yeah, and I remember Dave said that's weird. That's a weird angle. I don't see why that would make an angle better or worse.
Yeah.
But,
hey, his mom got raped, so now we got this angry guy. Let's root for him.
It doesn't make sense to me. I mean, you can think of so many other reasons why he's angry.
Yeah. Definitely.
So many other reasons, but I don't know. I guess you
Yeah. Well, next we got Gold and Stardust against Los Matadores, which, whatever. I'm a big fan of the Dust Brothers, though. I think they're making the best of it, man. I'm liking the gimmick. I'm hoping that they're going to get a title run since the Wyatts aren't getting it yet. And yeah, it was an all right match. It was just a filler, pretty much. The Usos attacked them after the match, and I'm not sure, is one of the Usos actually injured, or is this just a storyline?
I think it's a storyline. I do, but I don't know. It may be, it may not be, but I don't. I mean, don't you have to be cleared to wrestle? And if you're injured,
right,
you can't go out there. So WWE has kind of killed anything to say that. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, is that he's not injured.
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
I could be wrong. I
think it's going to be a good match, though.
It will be. I mean, I like the Usos. I know some people think they suck, and that's kind of weird to me, but they're good. Yeah. I like them, and we'll see.
Next, we got Titus O'Neil against Rosebud. What is his name?
Adam Rose. You know
there
what?
You go, Rose. Whatever.
Before we get into this, I do want to say they also, WWE, in between those after the Springer thing, they played a very nice video tribute to Joan Rivers.
Oh, yeah.
I did want to at least bring that up and say that it was a really good tribute. She did have some things to do with wrestling. She was a fan, and she would have those guys. I think when she was doing the Tonight Show, she would have them on. So I thought that was really nice. And R.I.P. Joan Rivers.
Absolutely.
All right.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. So now let's get back to.
Well, hold on 1 second. Speaking of Joan Rivers, I think Chris Jericho was getting a lot of heat for what he said about her. Did you see this?
I heard it, and I heard him tell the story. Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of people just automatically pretending to like somebody just because they've passed. I mean, I don't really think it was a poor taste. He was just basically just giving his first impression of of her.
I didn't
just because somebody died doesn't mean that you have to pretend like they never got on your nerves or you were never on bad terms with them. That never made sense to me.
I did not think it was in bad taste, and he preferenced it with saying, that he was a fan of hers and all this, and he did say some nice things before, but he said what he said. He told a story. It's not
Absolutely.
a big deal.
Absolutely, man.
I was right there with you. I didn't think it was disrespectful. I thought it was a little strange he would tell the story, but
bad timing.
Bad timing, yes, but if you've only got one Joan Rivers story to tell, that's probably a good one to do.
Yeah.
This
is exactly what I mean by society being pussified nowadays. This is a good example.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll 100% agree with you there. It is. It's ridiculous. This guy shouldn't be getting any flack for it.
Speaking of Jericho, though, I was listening to this podcast because I was painting my deck because we're getting some new fence installed in the backyard, so that way I don't have to walk all these dogs as much. But yeah, I was listening to this podcast, and I'm actually liking it, man. I like the fact that Chris Jericho, he's a ballsy guy, man. He speaks his mind, even when he's on contract with the WWE. He still pretty much shits on him when he wants to, and he gives him credit due when they do something good. But he speaks his mind. He doesn't hold any punches back.
No, I totally agree. So it's he is what he is. So what the hell? I mean, he just like we said, he just told a story, and I got not one problem with what he did. I thought it was like I said, if you've only got one Joan Rivers story, and that's probably his only one, tell it.
Yeah,
tell it. So. But yeah, I definitely wanted to bring up that it was nice of them to. It was a really nice video, and I'm glad they did it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Then at the same time, they don't do a video package for Mabel / Viscera when he passes.
Yeah. Well, I think they did it the week after, didn't they?
I've never seen it.
I think they might have done one a week after, or maybe that was something. Maybe that was just a video I saw on YouTube. That's possible too.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I was under the impression that they never acknowledged it on TV.
Yeah, my memory's not the best. So
that's a big dude, man. I saw him at a convention in the bathroom, and I was going to urinate, and he was just coming out, man. This guy was just towered over me, huge.
He looked like a damn big guy. So
he was huge, man.
Wow. Yeah, but
guy's like a fucking walking mountain,
He looked like one, and God, when he used to come down as Viscera with that, or Big Daddy V with that Andre the Giant singing on with his big fat man boobs hanging out.
Yeah, terrible tattoos.
Oh God. But I actually
but rest in peace, though. I liked him. A lot of people shit on his career. I actually liked him.
I liked that character too. I did too. I thought Viscera was cool. I liked him.
All of them. I liked Mabel when I was a kid.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I liked all of them.
Yeah, I did too. I can't deny it.
I liked all of them, man. I remember when they came to the Wells Fargo Center in Philadelphia. I went to it was my first wrestling show. It was a house show, I believe. I think it was in 97, right when he came back. And he came out, and he had the gold teeth and the crazy eyes and everything, and This guy was just huge back then, man. He just scared the shit out of me. I don't know, I was like 10, 11, 12, I don't know, whatever I was.
Wow.
But yeah, that guy, man, I thought he was decent. He was never great in the ring. I know Kevin Nash always, takes jabs at him and says, he pretty much saved his job because he could have got him fired and all this, but,
whatever. I mean, was Nash the greatest in the ring either?
Absolutely not.
No. Was he entertaining? Yes. Is he still entertaining? Yes. Was he great in the
ring?
Dude,
Kevin Nash tears his quad doing a promo.
Well, Vince McMahon tore his walking to the ring. So
yes, he did. But then again, he's an old man.
Yeah. Yeah, he was old. He was still old, but yeah, that was funny though. Yeah.
Kevin Nash tears his quad doing a kayfabe commentary, man. This guy tears his quad doing anything.
I'll watch any shoot Kevin Nash does. I think they're so funny.
Yeah.
He's you can sit there and you can just look at him and tell he's bullshitting. Yet you sit there and go, "Tell me more."
Yeah, he is pretty decent.
Keep lying to me, Kevin Nash, because what you're lying about is great.
On the other hand, X-Pac is one of those guys where I think the content is interesting, but I can't listen to the guy. Mostly because he's under the influence and he's in a altered state of mind. He's pretty much just fucked up, and I can't understand what he's saying. But that's one of those guys where I've watched his shoot interviews, and I couldn't I couldn't make any sense out of it.
See, the one I couldn't make any sense out of was the Jamie Dundee.
Well, that's because he's a. I mean, come on, dude. Do I even need to say anything? He was in PG-13, man. The guy is like.
Oh my god! And I actually even said this to Sean Oliver in the when he was doing on IYH in the chat room that how did you make it through that? And he answered it. He just said it wasn't easy, but he did. But yeah, I mean See, I like the X-Pac one. I thought it was good. I didn't mind it at all. I expect X-Pac to be fucked up. I mean, the guy. They wanted him to do the roll the joint challenge, and he said, "Can I use my own?" I mean,
yeah, I didn't see the kayfabe commentary one with X-Pac. I've seen I think it was the High Spots one or the RF one.
Yeah, watch the kayfabe one. It's a lot better with X-Pac. He's high, but he's not hammered.
That's because they're professional. I mean, honestly, dude, the old RF video ones, the ones from the late '90s, dude. There is one with Abdul the Butcher. That was the first shoot that I bought because I had never heard this guy speak. So I bought it when I was a teenager, and I popped in the video, and literally you would have to put the volume on 100 to just hear background sound, and it was just terrible footage. They're just sitting in a hotel room, no lights on. The least you can do is turn the fucking lights on, Still, to this day, the guy, he's still not doing much with his as far as making his product better and improving overall, man. I mean, it's just I don't know.
Yeah, and he's whatever. We don't need to get.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I'd say we don't need to get into it. I think we said we weren't going to talk about it again. So
yeah. But I guess we should continue with Raw. We've been talking about other shit for the last half hour.
That's because we're calling this shit in the ring.
There you go, man. For the working man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Drop down, do it again.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right. We have a match with Titus O'Neil against Adam Rose. And you know what I feel. You know how I feel about Adam Rose.
Yeah,
he's a fag.
He is. A fucking bunny, man.
Well, let's go ahead and match whatever bunny. Did you read who they're planning on having the bunny be?
Absolutely not. Who is Zack Ryder?
No.
Who?
Darren Young.
Oh my god.
That's why he's been down there distracting Titus O'Neil. So
yeah.
Well,
that's not interesting.
Yeah, well, I guess they have to tie it up because they were supposed to have this big feud, and then they never did.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know, man. I think of Rosebud and Darren Young together. I don't think that's a great combination.
Ooh, maybe I shouldn't have hit that sound effect before. Uh-oh.
We're Rosebuds.
Oh,
We like to eat hot dogs and suck on lollipops every week. Like, what kind of fucking gimmick is that?
You just made me want to hit
Come on, dude. This guy is doing commercials for Sonic, just like stuffing hot dogs down his throat. Like, is this necessary? Do I need to see this every Monday?
He should.
And you want me to get invested in this shit?
Oh man, so bad.
Coming out sucking on lollipops with a bunch of grown men in costumes. Look at the bunny, Michael. Get silly with me, Michael. Come on, let's dance, Michael. What the fuck am I watching? Why? Why are they doing this? I don't even think the kids are entertained by this, man. I remember when I was a kid. Dude, when I was I think like 10, 11, 12, whatever, that's when Austin and them, that's when they were kind of coming into their own thing. That's what we liked. I mean, kids, they like, edgy things. I don't think any kids come out there just to watch like Fandango and the Rosebuds and John Cena and, the Los Matadores. Come on, man. I don't think there's any Mexican kids coming out just for the Los Matadores. Like, are you serious?
So you're saying you don't like a guy coming down to the ring with big sunglasses on and a lollipop?
No.
Really? Man.
No.
Oh, here you go. Here's a good one for him.
Do you suck dicks? Sir, no, sir. Bullshit, I'll bet you could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. Sir, no, sir.
Well, the only difference is they would probably love it, man.
Yeah. By the way, everybody, I made a little soundboard for us, and we decided to have some fun with it tonight.
They definitely would admit that they get pleasure out of that.
Yeah.
He's a Rosebud, for God's sake, man.
Yeah.
Rosebud.
Yeah, Rosebuds.
Oh, those guys are fags.
All right.
Oh man, go in the Urban Dictionary and search what a rosebud is. I dare you. I don't even know if there's a definition for it. It's probably something disgusting and nasty.
It is, and look that up at your own risk, and only if you're over 18.
There you go.
with your parents' permission.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah, this match was another distraction. What is up with these distraction losses and wins in WWE? It's driving me crazy.
Just lazy booking. Easy way to get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if they're gonna make this guy be Darren Young, then I guess it makes sense, but just have him come down and attack him after the match. Does he have to distract him? Can't we just finish the match? I mean, the match is bad enough as it is with, Adam Rose and Titus O'Neil, who's honestly, in my opinion, god-awful in the ring.
Yeah, they all are, man. All participants in this whole segment. I don't even care to talk about it, man. Can we just skip this? These guys all fucking suck, man. That's the whole moral of the story. These guys are all garbage.
Yeah. Anyway, I think right after this is where the Brock video package pulled up.
Yeah, I like this.
Man, I'm loving these, and I gotta say it one more time. I am loving the champion not being on TV every week. I don't know why. I fucking love it.
I love it as well, man. I think it's old school.
It's a breather. It's a change in pace. It's a breather. The Raw shows I don't think have been that good, but not having the champion there is going to make, when he's there next week, watch the pop this guy gets. It's going to be huge.
Yeah, definitely, man. That's how you build a guy up.
I definitely. That's exactly, and again, this is just our opinion on how to do it, but I think you're right. I think that's how you build him up.
By the way, speaking of Lesnar, he got a new contract.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where they pretty much just pay him on not on a nightly basis. Every show that they choose for him to appear on, they pay him. So they can use him as much as they want, or as much as they don't want. So hopefully he's going to be doing every pay-per-view, I think. But more than that, I don't see him coming on Raw and defending the title or anything like that. But I guess the pay-per-views, man, it's gonna make his title reign last a bit longer. I'm guessing until WrestleMania at least. I wouldn't even mind him holding it past WrestleMania.
No, and now that they got him locked up, let him hold that thing. Honestly, I would let him hold that thing for like a year or more.
Hell yeah. Give it. I mean, Punk had it for like a year and a half.
Punk
Give
had
it to him
yeah.
for a little bit more.
Yeah.
If you want to dig in Punk's soul and kind of piss him off, there you go.
You know what? Since we're all over the place tonight, let's stick with that. Speaking of CM Punk, it looks like everyone thought he was actually suing WWE, but he's not. I guess what was sent was something about royalties and likeness of his character. If you go on WWEshop.com, there's very little CM Punk stuff left, and what is left is marked down drastically. His action figure, $10.99. He's got a CM Punk DK reader book for 99 cents, marked down from $4.99. He has a CM Punk Crimson X pendant from $11.99 to $1.99.
Wow.
His DVDs from $19.99, the Best in the World DVD, $19.99 marked down to $4.99, and his wrist sleeves are from $11.99 to $2.99. So if you want CM Punk stuff cheap, now's the time to get it. And
I'll bet you that there's still idiots out there that think this whole thing is still a work.
Still a work, yeah. Now,
Yep.
Also, this is all the CM Punk stuff that is on the website. This is it. 5 items. They've taken all of his stuff down.
I mean, I don't blame him.
I
don't blame them.
I don't either. And I'm glad you mentioned CM Punk because I totally forgot to even bring it up, and I've got it. I had it pulled up on my computer. Yeah, 5 items, nothing above $10.99. Wow.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, CM Punk, he always came off like an asshole anyway. He admits it. I mean, he says it himself.
And that's kind of what I respected about him is he basically said, I'm not gonna bullshit you. If I don't like you, I don't like you. If I like you, I like you. The way it is the way it is. You gotta have some respect for a guy like that, in my opinion.
Absolutely. I mean, he was always one of my favorites in the last couple of years. Not of all time, but
right.
Yeah, I mean, some of the things that he did, I it gets on my nerves, like him bitching and moaning about his wedding pictures being leaked, and I mean, I understand. You know, I respect your privacy. I think whoever leaked it is still a douchebag for doing it. But come on, man. I mean, you're a celebrity. This stuff happens all the time. It happens much worse to other people.
It does. But I mean, the guy wants his privacy. I do get it, and he's been out of the public eye for a while now, so they really should be leaving him alone by now. Yeah,
but he's feeding into them.
Right.
Understand this, like when TMZ or any of these, you know, celebrity sites or whatever, when they get a hold of CM Punk, you know, having rages like this and spazzing out on Twitter and stuff like that, they get hits for this. So they pretty much now they have a purpose to kind of piss this guy off more and leak more stuff, you know, or not just TMZ, any website or anybody for that matter that can leak stuff about CM Punk, just to get a reaction out of him. If he paid it no attention and no mind, it's gonna go away. But this guy, you know, he's hot-headed and, you know, he's gonna speak his mind as usual. So it's not gonna be the first. It's not gonna be the last. Gotta get used to it.
No, it's definitely not going to be the last. I definitely agree with you there. So,
yeah,
but you're right. He is feeding into it a little bit. He's kind of just giving a TMZ credit for doing anything is giving credit to TMZ, you know, and they thrive on it.
I don't even think it was TMZ.
I think...
Was it?
Any media source is going to thrive on it. That's what they're there for. They're there to be whores, and if you acknowledge them, then they have done their job. So,
Exactly.
Yeah, I agree. Just if you ignore it, they'll probably leave him alone faster.
Yeah. Speaking of CM Punk, again, another plug for MLW. On their podcast, one of the guys was saying that he used to work with CM Punk on the Indies, and he was saying that CM Punk was probably one of the biggest assholes he ever worked with. He said he purposely just came to the strip clubs just to disrespect the strippers and call them whores and, throw stuff at them, and he just comes off like a douchebag. So
Disrespected strippers?
yeah, but in a really poor fashion. Just going there just to piss them off. Yeah, that happens all the time.
Oh, CM Punk, you do not disrespect strippers. Those women are taking their clothes off for me and a bunch of other freaky, perverted guys, and you do not mess with strippers.
There you go.
Damn it,
but yeah, he I don't know.
Damn it, Punk, now you pissed me off. God damn it,
You get nothing. You lose. Good day, sir.
And fuck you
Nada.
too.
Yeah, man. So
Damn it.
comes off like an ass.
Oh, let me calm down here. You don't mess with strippers. There are ladies out there who will not get naked for you for any price. These women are doing it for $1.
Uno.
$1. That's all you have to give them. And $20 if you want to, friction dance, and $40 for the back room. But whatever. These women are trying to get themselves through school.
Yeah, I've never really been a big fan of strip clubs.
I kind of admitted I was.
Yeah.
I have not been in almost 9 years. I haven't been to a strip club, but
yeah, I've only been to a strip club twice, I think.
yeah,
Not a big fan, man. And I think I said it on In Your Head before. My first experience was on my birthday, and they pulled out the belt and kind of beat the shit out of me, so I had a bad experience. So I pretty much just never went back again.
Oh, that's not a bad experience.
No, that was a terrible experience.
Oh, stop it! A little bit of pain from a girl that's half naked.
Yeah, I didn't want it. It was unexpected, man. I didn't know that's what they were going for.
Oh,
apparently
yeah.
my friends had set me up.
They do worse for bachelor parties.
Yeah,
I've seen a guy's underwear get ripped off of him at a bachelor party. Not a good way.
The party would end right there for me.
Yeah, he was hammered. I don't even think he felt it or knew. Or the gross thing was his underwear did not look good when it got pulled out.
Dude.
Oh, it was a bad night. It was a bad night for me.
No, I bet, man. After seeing that shit.
Actually, it wasn't a bad night for me.
Pun intended.
Yeah, that was actually one of the first nights I brought home a stripper and was shocked with myself.
There you go, man. Strappers.
I couldn't believe I actually.
Woo!
But it is true. There is no sex in the champagne room.
No sex in the champagne room.
There's blowjobs in the champagne room.
Blowjobs in the champagne room.
I've definitely seen those. So, all right.
Guess we should get back to Raw.
Oh, come on. Raw's 3 hours, and we've only been talking for an hour and 40 minutes. Relax.
Yeah, hour and 40 minutes is enough of Raw, dude. That is a lot of Raw.
We're getting to the last match, aren't we?
Yeah, we got Orton and Reigns.
Oh, yeah. You're right. This,
It's a long match.
That's because Randy Orton takes 10 minutes to fucking do a
That is true. Slow it down, kid.
Oh, God. And, now he's doing these, he's stopping and taunting in the middle of the ring. And, I mean, I kind of appreciate it. It's sort of old school, and he's letting the other guys sell. It does make sense why he's doing it, but, Randy, you're slow enough. Relax.
Yeah. Can you imagine this guy when they bring him back, like as a Hall of Famer, and he probably does his last run, like in his 50s? He's going to be the slowest wrestler of all time.
Oh, he'll probably speed up by then.
No way, dude. This guy's going to be like a fucking turtle.
If I speed it up, I won't look so slow.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But it was a pretty good match. I thought it was decent. I mean, I know a lot of people, I guess Reigns is the target for hatred right now, so a lot of people shit on him. But I thought it was decent.
I did too. I liked it.
Let's talk about the ending, man. I really liked the ending when the cage was coming down.
I did too. I really wish they had not played the dramatic music for the cage going down. That really kind of angered me, and it shouldn't have, but it did.
I didn't even notice it.
They did. They played the dramatic boom, 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 boom.
Oh, that's
boom,
corny.
Boom, 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 and I was like, really?
What is this, Jaws?
Really? This looks like it was all planned out and scripted, which I know it was, but...
Really?
Oh, I'm sorry. We got to have a little talk about Santa, too.
Oh, dude.
Anyway.
Fuck off, man. Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Did I just ruin your whole childhood?
You just ruined my manhood.
I'm sorry.
I've been watching wrestling I've been watching wrestling all these years, and it's scripted.
I'm sorry, Rube. I mean, Shaheen.
Damn. It's still real to me, damn it.
It's yeah, exactly.
Can you imagine? Did you see that video?
Oh yeah.
Did you see Terry Funk?
Yeah.
Can you imagine being there and being one of the wrestlers, and this 50-year-old guy comes up to you crying and shit, saying it's still real to me, damn it.
Can you imagine the car ride after the show?
Dude, can you imagine how awkward it was? Like, what do you say to that? Thanks?
Oh,
or just grow the fuck up, man. This is not real. Jesus
and
Christ.
they don't want to say it because they don't want to kill anybody's, thing.
Yeah.
But, oh God, that was
gold, man. I love Tosh.0 for that. That was amazing.
That was awesome. I have seen the video.
It's still real to me, damn it. Guys, just just
I think
crying.
Terry Funk said, "Damn, just calm down, man. Damn," or something like that.
Yeah. Take it
Calm
easy,
down,
man.
Damn. That was fucking badass.
I wish New Jack was there. That would have been amazing.
Oh, New Jack would just say, "Sit the fuck down, motherfucker."
That would have been amazing. Pulled out the staple gun. It's still real to you? I'll show you some real
Let me
shit.
stab you, motherfucker.
Yeah, I'll show you how real it gets.
Come here. I'm gonna call you Gypsy Joe for 5 minutes.
I'm gonna give you an autograph. I'm gonna give you a permanent autograph on your chest.
Let me carve that motherfucker in.
Yep.
I love it. I guess we should get back to the match.
Speaking of getting carved up, did you see Seth Rollins trying to get back in the cage and he almost got stabbed with that
spike? And actually,
yeah, dude, that was close.
And,
he almost died.
If you didn't see it, go to our facebook.com/group/THT podcast. I actually posted the link so you can see the video, and there's a GIF of it also.
Yeah, dude, he almost like died on that, man.
Dude, he knew. I don't know if someone yelled to him or what. But I got to admit, when all those guys came running down, I had no clue what was going on.
Yeah,
I had never seen him set the cage up like that before. Get the things, and so
yeah, that was weird. I've never seen it like that either.
It had me wondering what in the living fuck was going on.
Yeah, it was good stuff though. I thought it was a good angle.
Hold on,
having it set up.
Hold on, I gotta figure out something here. Ultimate Beef in our chat room is saying Sean O'Hare died?
Really?
I'm trying to wait for him to post a link to make sure this isn't BS.
Damn.
Sean O'Hare died. Let's go ahead and keep going on this while I look this up real fast. Give me 2 seconds here, man.
Well, it's kind of hard after you just said that, man. Jesus
I'm sorry,
Christ.
I didn't mean to just stop the whole. I didn't mean to just put the fucking brakes on the whole show.
Jesus Christ, man.
But,
breaking fucking news.
We're doing this live, so.
Dude, can you imagine like doing this podcast years ago and during the whole like Chris Benoit thing and getting that news?
All right, I don't see anything. That doesn't mean anything.
Well, either way, if it is true, rest in peace to Mark Jindrak.
Yeah, if it is true. Wow. No, Sean O'Hare, the other one.
Oh, Sean O'Hare.
Not Jindrak.
Sorry, you're not dead, Jindrak. Not meaning to make fun of this. I know I'm not taking this lightly. Rest in peace, but to the right guy.
God.
Apology accepted.
Oh yeah.
All right, he's saying it just pop up on his Facebook feed, so we'll wait a few minutes and we will get back.
Yeah,
to
we'll
that.
update it later.
We'll
Yeah, I thought this Raw was pretty good, man. If I had to give it a rating, probably like a 7.5 out of 10, 7.
Yeah, and by the way, that was the second awesome dive off the cage we saw. Raw.
Oh, yeah.
Flew off the cage.
Do you think that was planned?
Yeah, if it wasn't.
Because think about it. He was supposed to be in the cage, obviously, because he tried to get in the cage.
Oh yeah, maybe it wasn't, or maybe he was. Well, I don't know. If it wasn't, what a great ad lib to what a great improv. Awesome.
Yeah, that's a great touch on the match. And at the same time, if you think about it, it's kind of surprising for WWE to let them do 2 crossbodies off top of the cage and just leap off the cage twice in one show.
Yeah, maybe he just figured, Jericho did it. I'm not going to get my ass chewed that bad.
Yeah.
But,
probably.
But
Well, if you see Seth Rollins losing for the next couple months, you know why. Yep.
Yeah, exactly. So, all right, Ultimate Beef is on the job. He's looking to see if it's true, and we will update you here on the season premiere of the Hot Tag Wrestling Podcast.
The season premiere
Season premiere.
of the Hot Tag Podcast.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I thought Raw. I love the ending. I thought it was good. I thought it was I like chaos at the ending. So
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty good Raw, man. Much better than the last 2 weeks, because the last 2 weeks, dude, I'm telling you, man, it was hard sitting through it, and it was even harder doing the reviews. At least this week, I'm fully enjoying myself. It was a pretty good week, as long as it's not terrible. I mean, dude, last week there was literally not one thing that I liked about the show. I don't think.
Heyman.
I don't even remember what it was.
Heyman was good as usual.
Probably. I don't remember it.
You're making me think, and I don't like to do that.
It's not even. Okay, we already reviewed it. Doesn't matter.
I think I broke my brain. Okay. Yeah, we already reviewed it. We're done with Raw.
Well, let's go ahead and take a 5 to 10 minute break while you put your brain together.
Oh, it's my fault. All right, yeah, we can do that. You know what? Let me see if I can do something while we're doing that. If it'll work, and if it doesn't matter. Okay.
We'll come back at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, we will be back in. We'll be back at. We'll take 10 minutes. We'll be back at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, don't forget it's a season premiere.
Season premiere, and you will love it when we get back. We are going to take a break. See you in a few minutes, folks.
Good.
All right, we are back on the season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast. We had to take a quick break. I needed a beer. Shaheen had to get something.
All right, we are back.
So we're back, and we are gonna talk. We're gonna go pretty quick through TNA, I think.
Yeah, I mean it's only a 2-hour show, so.
Well, it just took us 2 hours to go through a 3-hour show, so.
That is true, but Raw has more to complain about. I mean, TNA has been pretty good the last couple weeks.
They have, and they've really been skipping a lot of the backstage junk. I mean, there is still some, but I think they've gotten, like I said, I really think they're starting to find their own sort of direction and starting to pull away from the ECW stuff. I just hope they can continue it, and I just pray they can get a TV station. I guess one of the rumors is that WGN might have been interested in them. That'd be nice.
I probably don't have that channel either. I don't.
That's usually a local channel for a lot of people, and it's basic cable. It's not. It's a
Yeah, I have FiOS. I mean, I think I have the package where I have like everything. I mean, I have like all the HBOs and Stars and everything else, but some of these channels, dude, I don't get them. Like Velocity and all that stuff, I don't get any of that.
I get Velocity. There's a few channels I don't get. Like I don't get HD Net. I always see a good movie on and I can't watch it.
I'm not familiar with it. I don't really watch too much TV. Only TV I watch is pretty much just Raw and TNA, and for the rest of the time, I'm either working or school or other stuff. Cutting my thumb off.
I watch a lot. Yeah, cut your thumb. I watch a lot of old shows on my computer. Actually, like right now, I'm watching NYPD Blue. I'm on season 11.
Nice.
I've watched the whole thing. I love that damn show.
I've actually been watching the network a whole lot more. I probably the first couple of months, I watched it for the first 2 weeks, and I just stopped watching it. But lately, I've been watching a whole lot more recently, so I've been enjoying it, man.
I did renew my subscription, by the way.
I did as well.
I did. I had to do it on the 3rd, and I waited till the 4th, but I renewed it, and even let them automatically renew it at the end of the 6 months because I decided it's worth it. It's worth it. I mean, even I know we've done this before, and we're going to do it again for a minute. Damn it, bear with us. For $9.99 for a I'll even go not HD pay-per-view at what is it, $49.99?
Yeah, for me it's $59.99.
Yeah. Okay. Exactly. $9.99 a month. I'm down.
I am down as well.
I'm down, and it's not a
it's a great deal, man. I mean, I don't understand why people are complaining, dude. People are still complaining.
They are, and I do not understand why, but
no, the Sandman doesn't have his theme music. I understand it's annoying. I get it, but dude, it's $10 a month. You're getting everything that you didn't have prior to this. It's good. Why not just enjoy the product to the best you can. Just stop complaining. I mean I shouldn't be saying this because we complain a lot, but at least we give credit when it's due.
Really, hold on 1 second here. Yeah, I agree. I mean, do they have some more stuff that can be added? Do they have more? Of course they do. It's gonna take time. It's not gonna happen overnight. Let it roll.
Yeah, but that's them uploading everything slowly. It's a marketing tool. I mean, if they put everything up, why would anybody resubscribe?
I agree. I mean, you got to do it. Plus, they're going into other countries, and they can do the same sort of releases there. And because I heard that Canada is not the same as
right.
So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's not bad. Let me see here. I'm looking at a link. All right, this link is to uprocks.com, and it says it says reportedly passed away. So this still isn't confirmed.
Yeah.
Let me see here.
Well, let's not start any rumors once we get it confirmed.
Scotty Riggs is the one who tweeted it.
Oh, well, at least it's coming from an actual wrestler, so that. I mean, in this case, I guess it would much better be if it was a rumor, but unfortunately, if it's coming from a wrestler, it's probably true.
It says sad news from the wrestling world tonight as former WCW and WWE wrestler Sean O'Haire has reportedly passed away at the age of 43. Not a lot of concrete details or information yet, but fellow WCW star Scott Riggs posted the following on Twitter. Scotty Riggs posted, just got a message that former wrestler Sean O'Haire passed away. R.I.P. Sean O'Haire.
Man.
So it's a link. It's there. It's something. I hope it's not true.
Yeah, rest in peace for sure, man. That is sad news.
And a few more people on Facebook are saying it. So if it is true, remember you heard it here on the season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast.
That is true, man. Another one lost at a young age.
Yeah, 43. I mean, we were just talking about Batista being 43, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
sad news, man. So bad for the guy.
Yeah, so let's probably move on from that.
Total nonstop action.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get into TNA. Whew.
Started out with Samoa Joe and Bobby Lashley, which I thought Samoa Joe did a great promo, regardless of his absence in the last couple of months. As far as doing big angles, this guy he can still sell it, man. As far as being a big badass, I mean,
yeah,
his promos are great. I thought they built up the main event tremendously. I thought it was good stuff, man. I thought it was good stuff.
Yeah, I totally agree. I did. I thought it was good too. I still say Lashley saying almost nothing is the smartest way to go.
Yeah.
Oh, it's such a good way to go. You know, the little he does say is just fine. But MVP talking for him is perfect in my opinion.
Speaking of Bobby Lashley, he won the fight over the weekend, by the way.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that always helps as far as, you know, credibility. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a lot of people say this is going to be so bad for TNA if he loses. I don't think it would have been, and
no, it's 2014, dude. We know what wrestling is. I mean, come on.
I mean, we know it, and trust me, the TNA audience definitely knows it's fake.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at their audience, it's not a bunch of little kids in Cena shirts.
Exactly. Well,
I'm not sure if that was nice to say, but I said it anyway.
Whatever, man. We speak our minds over here. If you don't if you don't like it,
if you don't like it, whatever.
You got Gail Kim against Taryn Terrell, which you were definitely right about her breasts. They were definitely round and
perfect little like two softballs shoved in.
They are. My God. I don't know if I would go as far as that. But
I don't know, man.
Nice.
I think she's really hot. I like her.
Her face is kind of weird, but.
Oh, wait a minute. We're looking at 1 second here. Wrestling Inc. has posted it. Sean O'Hare has passed. So.
Well, in that case, definitely rest in peace to Sean O'Hare. And
yeah, I'm also looking at a website called hostingtributes.com. It's from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Yeah, this isn't. This is looking like it was true. Damn, another one gone.
Definitely, our condolences go out to his family, and you know, our best wishes to. You know, I don't know, dude. I lost my dad a couple months ago, so I know losing a family member, man, it fucks you up. So
yeah, I'm gonna
definitely.
I'm actually going to Wrestling Inc. right now to check out, see where it is. Yep, here it is. I mean, let me see if they give a reason, maybe. What's happening? What's going on? Since we're doing this off the cuff, let's really do this off the cuff. Yep, Scotty Riggs Road. There's already an obituary. Died at his home in Spartanburg. I guess they've already had a celebration of life. They've already had the funeral.
Oh, so this isn't new, really?
No, this was about a month ago.
Jesus.
Looks like he died September 13th at his home. So this is almost a month old.
You said he died September 13th?
Well, they're saying... Oh, no. I'm sorry. Hold on. No.
It's only like September 9th today, dude.
I don't know why I thought it was October for some reason. Damn.
Yeah.
Woo.
Smoke weed every day.
Damn, man. We shouldn't be doing this, man. Jesus Christ.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, it's true. Okay, let's
once again, rest in peace to Sean O'Hare.
Yeah,
definitely sad news.
I kind of hate that we have to keep going, but I guess we do. Wow, that's weird.
Yeah. Well, we got Taryn Terrell against Gail Kim.
Yeah, I like this match. I think these two put on a really good match. Honest to God, I really do. I think it's. I mean, how many times did I hear the chant "Better than Divas"?
Yeah. I don't.
I really think these two can put on a damn good match.
Yeah, and then we saw the debut of this new monstrous lady,
Jessica Havoc.
Yeah, who is she?
I've seen a few things she's done. I'll be candid here and say I don't know a lot of what she's done. I've heard of her. I'll bet Tazo in our chat room has probably heard a few things about her and can probably give us some more hints. But I'm sure she's one of Songman's number 2 or 3 favorites in the world.
Tazo the Greek.
So I don't know, but she definitely.
Songman has a list of top 700 wrestlers.
It's
Lady wrestlers.
every female wrestler.
Yeah, every single one ever.
And I don't even think there is 700 of them.
Probably not. He includes all the backyard ones and all the local ones. His cousin that wrestles and.
Yeah, she's from. I guess a lot of people are saying here she's from WSU, and she's been in. I think I saw her in. I want to say I saw her once in. No, I think it was WSU. I've seen.
Yeah, I don't watch women's wrestling, man.
Yeah,
Can't sit through it, man. It's not entertaining
I
to me.
definitely thought she looked good. She looked intimidating. She came out there, kicked both them chicks' asses. I'm really interested to see where they take this and her, if she's a long-term contract or what. But I liked it. I think she's pretty badass.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be good, man. She's a bigger woman, so it is intimidating.
She's very tall, but she doesn't look. I mean, she's not she's not a fat girl. She's a bigger girl. She's definitely not short, and pretty good. But yeah, a lot of looks like in the chat room, Shine Tazo was saying she's from Ohio or Cleveland. Cleveland is Ohio.
Yeah, right. Want to play Nate Dogg again?
Yeah, for Tazo. There you go.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah. So, and we're gonna have a lot of fun with this soundboard. I'll add more as the weeks go.
Next we got we got EC3 coming out with Spud, and they cut a promo, and of course the people said you can't wrestle, and he's doing this whole thing where he interrupts the people and he says, "I am great." I thought the first time it was organic, it was funny, but if he's gonna start incorporating this into this gimmick, I think it's gonna get old. But it's pretty funny.
I still like the guy. I think they've turned him.
Oh, he's great. Don't get me wrong, he's great.
I think they turned him from a WWE castaway, as the IWC would say,
Rejects.
Yeah, to one of their stars, and I think he looks like a star. He's a little different. He's good. I like him. I don't know. I like Spud too, though. So whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So whatever, but I think it's great. I don't know. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. What can I say? I'm really liking TNA these past 2 months.
Yeah, and then we had Rhino come out of the crowd, and they're setting up a match. So I like what they're doing with Rhino, man. I like how the guy's coming in just to put over guys and make them look better, and that's essentially what wrestlers are supposed to do that come in for part times.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm not sure who TNA started listening to, but they need to keep their ear to whoever that is, and keep going with the direction they're going in.
Yeah.
Keep going with the direction they're going in, because it's definitely a good direction. So.
Absolutely, man.
Yeah. So.
Anything else you want to talk about with EC3 in them?
No.
This segment?
They set up a match for later, and we'll go over it when it happens with Rhino and Rockstar. We can go over that later.
Yeah. Next, we got one of my favorites in TNA right now is Bram. We got Bram and Magnus against, of course, Samuel Shaw. Man, this guy. Come on, dude. Samuel Shaw and Gunner. And why don't you go ahead and take over for 1 second, because my puppy is snacking on a penny, so I have to go get this out of his mouth.
Get the penny out of the dog's mouth.
I'll be right back.
This Bram is definitely good. I like him with Magnus. I know everyone's like, well, they didn't even say where he was from and everything. Who gives a fuck? I like the guys together. Samuel Shaw is just wearing thin on me. I'm not liking the character, and it's kind of bringing Gunner down, in my opinion, because Gunner was one of the guys they could push a lot better than they are. So, I don't know, man. I think Sam Shaw is bringing Gunner down. It's what I think. I think he's bringing Gunner down. Gunner was set for a great push when he was going with James Storm. Next thing you know, he's with this Samuel Shaw guy, and it seems like he's being demoted to me. I mean, it's like a D push. So, I can't hear you.
I was saying he's got the John Cena disease where if you're standing next to the guy, you just automatically lose momentum.
I guess that's it, but like I said, Gunner, when Gunner was with James Storm, I was loving it. He was awesome. He was good. He was, he was really, I thought he was on his way to being the champion.
Yeah, they had great matches, man.
Yeah, and then, James Storm goes off and does this thing with Sonata, which, it's kind of cool. And, Gunner gets tossed off to the side. It doesn't make sense to me. I think Gunner should have at least gotten a push, but maybe this is the way they push him. I don't know.
Honestly, I think two guys that can get big pushes in TNA right now are Gunner and Bram. Push those guys.
Looks like they're giving Bram a good push, and I'm glad. But
yeah, get him out of the tag team though, man. This guy is really good, I think.
I'm sure the tag team eventually will
yeah.
go. So I don't know. We'll see. I it's going to happen. So because no tag team lasts very long anymore.
Yeah. And at the end of the match, I guess Samuel Shaw is like overprotective when it comes to Gunner. And I don't know where they're going with this because he was wearing his outfit and now he's being overprotective, acting like his boyfriend and stuff. I'm not really sure if I'm liking where they're heading with this.
You mean they're going to go for a gay angle?
I think, man, that's what it's looking like.
Whoa, the ex-Marine is going to be gay?
It's weird, man. I mean, he was wearing his outfit.
That sounds like a horrible storyline.
It's like staying with him. He's like staying at his house and sleeping over, and he's probably going to be like growing a crush on the guy. I don't know. That's what it seems. It's weird.
That sounds horrible.
I mean, I think that's what we're getting, man. WWE's doing a fake lesbian gimmick, and they're doing a gay dude.
Fake gimmick?
It's pretty much what it is, yeah.
I like that.
Yep. Oh, we had a backstage segment, which MVP. I kind of like this. MVP was setting everybody up against each other. He was going behind Rude's back and going behind Eric Young's back, and basically trying to manipulate them and just cause a scene. And MVP's. I think he's pretty good at promos. He's pretty good at acting, and he does his job. I think the guy's pretty good, man. I'm liking MVP.
Yeah, I really think MVP is definitely one of the greatest things of this show right now, of TNA. With I don't know, he's definitely awesome on the mic. I remember him in WWE being pretty good on the mic, but I don't know. Yeah, I think he's gotten better. He's definitely good.
Yeah, he's definitely matured.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and he's definitely doing his job. I mean, he's making people look good. He's definitely making Lashley look fucking good.
Yeah, his promo skills have riped.
Yes.
But we got a segment with the Bromans and Angelina Love and what's the other one?
Velvet Sky.
There you go, Velvet Sky.
Yeah.
And I thought this was pretty funny. The thing is, I don't get is I forgot what app it was, but it was one of those dating apps. And why would these girls be on dating apps? Aren't they like celebrities?
Yeah, and Velvet Sky is actually dating Bully Ray, but
yeah. Well,
I don't know. I don't know.
It was stupid when you take in consideration any kind of logic or anything like that. But it was pretty funny, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, it is pretty stupid, but it was whatever. I mean, half of wrestling is pretty stupid. You just gotta blah.
Yeah. We got a number one contenders match. We got Bobby Roode and Eric Young and I thought this was a great match. I think these guys know each other. They have great chemistry. Eric Young, I'm not his biggest fan. I think he's just okay. I don't know. He seems like a mid-card guy to me. I can't buy into him being a main eventer. But I think he's pretty decent, man. I think a lot of the guys are still getting used to the 6 sides again, though.
Maybe. That's possible. I mean, EY is always EY has been in there. Rude's been in there. So, but yeah, I mean, these two definitely they've wrestled a ton of times, so it definitely shows that they can put on some really good matches. Because I loved this match too.
Yeah, it was decent amount of time. Got a decent amount of time. I thought it was good, man.
Yeah.
Did all their spots.
No complaints.
No complaints over here. See, we don't always complain. When it's good stuff, it's good.
Yeah, when we like it, we like it. But yeah, when it's good, it's good. That's definitely you got that right.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, I definitely thought it was good, and I'm like I said, I'm liking TNA's direction right now. I just hope to God they can keep it up.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Oh, next we got a spot fest with a bunch of spot monkeys that
I like this.
I'm a fan of all of them, but I think it's getting to be a bit too much when they do it every week and they give them 5 minutes just to do spots. I mean, give them 15 minutes. Give them, I don't know, 20 minutes.
Well, it looks like they're coming down to. I mean, they're doing all these X Division things right now, and you know, I mean, I gotta say, I liked definitely give them more time. I'm not going to deny that, but I do like that they're getting these X Division guys out there, kicking ass, and I thought that was one of the great things about their show a while ago that they stopped, and I don't know. I mean, I'd like them to keep. Definitely give them more time. Maybe not have all these fucking guys in the ring at once. It was a little too much. It was a little too much. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah,
that's my main problem with it. It's too many guys. They can't get enough time. Believe me, the X Division and all these guys are the better half of the show for me. I think that's my favorite part of the show is actually the X Division. Yeah. But I just think it's the same match that we've watched over the last 3 weeks. It's just the same guys all in the ring at the same time. It's the same thing again and again. Have them in separate matches. Have them in tag team matches. I don't know, just 3 against 3 or everybody against everybody. We've already seen it the last couple of weeks. Do something new. But I'm not. That's just nitpicking. Overall, it's still great.
Yeah, it's still good to see. It's still good to see every now and then. But yeah, like I said, definitely probably a few too many guys in the ring, too many spots. But I liked it.
Yeah.
It definitely wasn't a horrible match. I mean, god damn, that low key can do some crazy shit.
Oh yeah, that dude was off the wall, man.
What was that flip? That flip thing he did was amazing. Was that him?
I think, man, everything he does is amazing. That guy is. Imagine, did he ever do a match against Pac? Man, that would be a.
You could probably look something up on. I mean, I don't know. You could probably look it up on YouTube. I wouldn't doubt if they have crossed paths on the Indies.
Yeah, that would be awesome, man.
Yeah, I would not doubt if they have crossed paths on the Indies.
Maybe the early days of PWG.
Could have. I don't know, but
speaking of PWG, man, check out some of their stuff. I've been buying a lot of their DVDs lately. I mean, it is pretty much just a spot fest, but man, some of the stuff they do is just incredible. Just crazy stuff. If you like high flying and pretty much no psychology, no promos, none of that, just a bunch of spot fest. It's good stuff if you like that.
Yeah, cool. I should. I really need to start checking out more indies. I don't know why. It's
where it's at, man.
I got no time, dude. Unfortunately, between work, kids, and everything else, I'm half wacky as it is.
I hear you, man.
Maybe
believe me, I hear you.
I might be more than half wacky, actually.
You're almost full wacky now.
I'm probably right about at full wacky, which I don't think you're supposed to go full wacky.
Yeah. If that happens, we're gonna get some great audio. It's worth it. Take one for the team, man.
Oh, of course I would.
Just go full blown cuckoo, and we'll have some great audio.
Even if I don't do it on here, I'll record it for everybody to hear.
Wonderful. You guys get a bonus
There
for
you
the
go.
iTunes subscribers.
There you
Subscribe to us on iTunes, by the way.
Hell yeah, especially the season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast.
The season premiere
Season premiere.
Hot Tag Podcast.
Yeah. Only on
Yeah.
the Hot Tag Podcast. So, yeah. What else do we go with here? Yeah, Homicide with that Gringo killer. Damn.
Yeah, that movie is brutal, man. I like the fact that they brought Homicide back.
And it looks
I
like
think that guy he deserved another shot, man. I was watching him on the Indies a lot last year because he was doing PWS and Extreme Rising and House of Hardcore and all this stuff. He was still good, man. I think I like him on television again.
Yeah, same here. I'm with you.
Yeah,
I'm with you. I like Homicide, and it's good to see Low-Key on my TV.
absolutely.
It is definitely good to see Loki on my TV. The guy is goddamn amazing. I still am baffled by the fact that WWE couldn't find anything to do with this guy.
Yeah,
Baffled. You can't find anything to do with him? That's
Nothing.
Because, that's because he didn't want to wrestle that WWE style.
no, that's because he probably didn't want to be the next Fandango.
Yeah, where's he been?
Exactly.
Is he injured?
I don't think so,
I don't think so either. I just haven't seen him.
man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did you hear about speaking of Fandango? I think Chris Jericho was talking. Not. I think I know for a fact, but yeah, Chris Jericho was talking about how he really didn't want to work with Fandango as far as WrestleMania goes, and he said, yeah, Vince McMahon cut him a huge check, and he gave him the same check that he gave him for main eventing WrestleMania, just to do that job.
Well, good for him.
That's crazy, though. I mean,
I
that
agree.
goes to show you that they were really invested in Fandango becoming a thing. To spend all that money just for Chris Jericho to job to this guy and then have him just be a nobody.
Just pitter out and just done. I know. I mean, and Chris Jericho even said once that, when he worked with Evan Bourne, he told WWE, I'll work with him if you're going to do something with him. And I think he
Yeah.
made the same stipulation for Fandango. But,
Man,
You
the
know.
Beverly brothers had a better career than Fandango.
oh man, you just went old school.
I actually liked the Beverly brothers, man. I thought they were purple outfit.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, I was like 5, man.
It's fine. You like who you like. I got no problem with it.
I always wondered why the guy had a huge cut on his face, though. Did you ever notice that?
Man, you're asking me to remember again.
Yeah, probably the wrong guy. But if anybody knows a story behind that cut, I'd like to know. Because I remember he had one of those huge scars on his face that looked like he got cut in jail or something. But I don't know. He did kind of look like he looked a little kooky.
Kooky.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's a kooky, crazy cat.
That is some sports entertainment PG words for you.
Check out the gams on that one. She's a crazy cat.
Yeah, that's how John Cena probably talks. Man.
He's hip.
Jesus Christ.
All right, where were we? Let's get.
The main event. All right, back to TNA. The main event.
Actually, I think we
Over
missed.
Joe.
Actually, didn't we miss the Rhino Rockstar match?
Oh yeah, we did. I mean, I don't really have much to say about this. I don't know if you.
I'll go over it real quick.
I think Spud is great though.
I agree, and I think Spud. Okay, I'm not saying the guy's a great wrestler. I'm not saying he's anything like that. But he plays his part well, very well in my opinion, and he does the job. He goes out there and he's supposed to be funny, and I laugh at the guy a ton. I think he's great, and I thought what him and Rhino did wasn't bad. It was entertaining at the least.
I think Rhino's been getting better also, as far as doing promos and stuff. When he first came back, man, he was garbage. I mean, he's still pretty bad, but at least he's taking a little bit more serious instead of coming out in flip-flops.
Yeah. And, I mean, all Rhino's promos are the same. He just gets out there, he screams, and shakes his head, watches his hair fly, and that's a
but at least he can pull it off in the last couple of weeks. Before that, man, his voice was cracking. Like I said, he was coming out in sandals. I don't know, man. He looked like one of those wrestlers that's just coming out for a check.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
He's getting better, though, like I said.
Yeah, he is. And I don't know, like I said, I mean, Spud took some hard throws. He was throwing Spud around pretty bad.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to give him a little bit of credit for taking some good bumps and being funny. I think he's funny. I just do.
Yeah, I couldn't stand him when he had like 45 minutes of the show back when he was with Dixie. But right now, when it's a small portion of the show, I can tolerate it. You know, in fact, I think it's beneficial. I think it's good.
Yeah, and his hair is so ridiculous. It's funny.
The suit made out of dollar bills and all.
Oh, that suit was gold. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Oh yeah.
I loved that suit. It was made of $100 bills. It was
awesome.
You know what? He's obnoxious, and I love it. What can I say?
Absolutely.
What can I say? He is. So now we can get on to this last match.
The main event.
Yeah, I got to get that one.
The main event.
That's what I got to get. I need a main event sound on the soundboard. I'll get that tonight. I will, yeah. The Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe versus the Destroyer, Bobby Lashley.
Yep. This match was pretty good, man.
Was that dramatic enough?
That was.
That was? All right. I tried to put a little bit of drama in there for you.
Samoa Joe. Yeah, man. I thought it was better than I expected. I'm not so hot on Bobby Lashley, but I have to admit, man, he's getting better. I think he's probably in the best in-ring shape and, you know, as far as performance goes, than he's ever been. I think he's doing pretty good.
Yeah, I really think he's improved in the ring a lot.
Absolutely.
He wasn't horrible before, but I can definitely see a difference. I don't know, maybe he looks smoother. I guess would be a good word for it.
Yeah.
Smoother, I guess. Yeah, we'll go with smoother. So
is that because he's bald?
Oh man, you went there.
That's it. I'm bald, so I can say that.
I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe that's it. But he definitely looks a lot better in the ring. So
yeah.
I'll give him some credit, but I liked this match. I mean, I don't care what you say about Joe. He's a fat ass. The motherfucker can work.
Yeah, man. With him, I'm so used to his shape. It doesn't even matter, man.
It doesn't to me either. And he's so weird. One week he looks like he's lost his stomach. The next week he comes out looks like he swallowed a fucking basketball.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
I don't either, man. But that's one of those guys, man. I hope TNA sticks around because, WWE certainly is not picking that guy up. I'll tell you that.
No. No. Speaking of fat guys, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Have you seen the recent pictures of Chris Hero?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck he's doing, man. This guy.
Holy crap, he looks like a fucking tub of shit.
Yeah, he's one of those guys that I wouldn't mind if he just came out in jean shorts, like I was saying I don't like wrestlers wearing jean shorts. This guy needs jean shorts and a t-shirt.
Something, man. I mean,
or just work out.
How about just work out and put the fucking fork down, fat ass?
Yeah.
I'm a skinny guy, I can say that.
Don't get me wrong, he's great in the ring, man. I think the guy is really underrated. He's really, really good. Stiff, believable, but he's just, as far as him being in shape, the guy just looks fat as hell.
Yeah. I I couldn't even believe that was him when I saw the picture. I'm like, that can't be the same guy. This picture has to be photoshopped. But
Plus, it's that awkward fat too. You know, it's not that kind of fat that complements his whole body, where his whole body is just proportioned right. Everywhere is fat. It's just a beer belly. It just looks weird, you know.
That could be exactly what it is. He might just be out drinking. I mean,
probably.
I don't know, man. I'll admit it. I drink a lot of beer, but I got a better metabolism, I guess.
Yeah, I don't drink much, so.
I mean, yeah, I drink.
Can't relate.
I can put a six pack down a night without a problem. I can do 8 without a problem too. So
yeah, I've just never been a big drinker. I don't know why. It's just the taste. Never been a big fan of the taste for beer.
See, I like the taste of
alcohol beer.
I can drink non-alcoholic beer and be fine. Matter of fact, I did it for 2 months about a month ago. I did it for a couple months just to get take a break. But
yeah.
But man, that guy just looks like a fucking tub of goo.
Yeah, he does. Looks like a tub of mayonnaise.
Tub of mayonnaise. I mean,
that's what. There you go. WWE. If you want to shit on this guy, just call him a tub of mayonnaise. You are welcome.
Tub of mayonnaise.
That's funny. I'm funny.
Oh man!
I told you we were gonna have fun with this.
Fucking tub of mayo. That's what he should come out. That should be his gimmick.
Yeah, there you go.
You gotta just show him backstage eating mayo and shit.
And they should team him with Sheamus, and they should just have mayonnaise.
Oh my god!
The mayo mascot. I love it.
Yo, Sheamus, man.
$1 million idea. The mayo mascot.
Well, we don't have anything else to talk about. Let's just talk about some random stuff, I guess, right?
I got a little bit of news we can get into. Got like 3 or 4 things here. Not much. Let's see. What do I got here? No, I don't have that. We already talked about that. That was Seth Rollins almost getting killed in the ring.
Well, I am excited for Kenta coming in Thursday. NXT is doing a special, TakeOver 2, so that's definitely going to be interesting.
Do not expect him to be wrestling, by the way.
No, definitely not.
Okay, no, it actually says it. They are introducing him to the world, but he's not going to be wrestling, so if you thought he was, go fuck yourself.
Yeah. I'm guessing Adrian Neville, he's going to be brought up to the main roster pretty soon.
He should be.
I mean, he got a decent reaction. I thought the crowd was actually pretty bad this week. He got a decent reaction, but for the whole match, the crowd was pretty dead.
Yeah, they kind of were. You're right. Yeah, they sort of were. They were a little bit dead.
Yeah.
They should have been trashing the shit out of that goddamn
Bella's, man.
Bella segment, and they were just like, "This is awesome."
Dude, do you remember that? Do you remember when I was shitting on that? Yeah. They had that as a main event, and they were doing "This is awesome" chants. Are you kidding me? Come on.
I mean, what are you gonna do? I mean, it definitely wasn't awesome. I don't know. What can you say?
Should have got a "This is awful" chant, man. I remember when they were doing that a couple months ago.
Yeah, or the chant that it should have been.
Boring.
Yeah.
Boring.
So, yeah, I don't know, man. But, yeah, that was just a shit segment. So, I don't know. I'm going to see if we can find any news right now to talk about. But, looks like...
So you got to move closer to your microphone.
Oh, sorry about that. Looks like Raw did decent the other night. 3.99 million viewers. I just want to compare something to everybody that says that TV has changed and the ratings aren't the same. I just want to say one thing. The New York Giants game averaged 13.728 million viewers. The Arizona Cardinals versus the Chargers game got 11.5. So if you're thinking that the ratings have changed, tell that to NFL, who's still getting the same numbers they did back in the 90s. Damn, that's a lot of people watching football, dude.
That is. I'm not one of them.
I'm not a football fan either, but I know a lot of people who are, and I mean, they're more diehard than me when it comes to wrestling. I mean, they are diehards. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Speaking of ratings, did you watch the Monday Night Wars specials?
I have not gotten a chance to watch it.
All right. Well, they have these graphics where they do like a comparison of a weekly basis of of the ratings between Monday Night Raw and Nitro, and usually they were right in the mid threes, like 3.6, 3.7. So I thought back in the day they had much more viewers. I mean, they're pretty much doing the same numbers now.
They had a few more back then. I think their numbers. I mean, they had numbers up in the 7s back then.
Yeah, that's what I thought it averaged, like in the 6s and 7s.
It did back then, but I mean, yeah, you can say there's a lot more choices out there, but it's the WWE. They have lost at least half of their audience. They really have.
I mean, if they were scoring 6s and 7s, yeah, but that's, I mean, on their TV show, they were showing 3.5 and 3.6. I mean, unless, and that was right around, I guess, 97, maybe, which would be the beginning of the prime, I guess.
I don't know. I guess they can rewrite history, so who knows?
Yeah, but that would make them look bad if they were. I don't know. Maybe they're scoring 6s and 7s and 98 or 99. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Upcoming episodes.
Yeah, I guess we will. But yeah, I have not watched that Monday Night thing. I need to because I really just I'm trying to find the time to do it. But
yeah, it's pretty good stuff, man. I've watched 2 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really good.
Nice. I'll definitely check it out. I will.
I just hate when they have like the Miz comment on it, or like I don't know, just some random person. Like, for all that, man, get Hugh Morris, somebody that was there. I can handle like 1 or 2 guys just putting the perspective on some newer guys, some current guys, but for the most part, just have guys that were around during that era, that actually had something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, Miz was probably a huge fan. Matter of fact, I know he was because those were the times he was on the Road Rules shows, and he was a huge fan. So, I mean, I can kind of see where they're going with that. Let's get the fans' perspective. So, I don't know, man.
Yeah, but they just had like a bunch of divas on there, a bunch of random jobbers, and
budget cuts, man. You gotta budget cuts.
Yeah, I guess, man. I guess.
Budget cuts, man. It's what you got to do, But, I don't know. I change the subject?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
NXT tag team champions, The Ascension, made their TV debut on the main event.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they defeated Los Matadors.
Nice.
In the main event. So, I said last week when I watched NXT, I thought these guys should be brought up. I thought they were ready. I'm glad.
Is this something new? Where they're just doing like an NXT match on each WWE show?
I don't know.
That'd be awesome.
I think it would be a smart thing, and it would be, I don't know. It would definitely be a smart thing. Give us a little extra, a little something not so bad. So,
yeah.
I don't know, just something different. Throw a little something extra in there for us. I got no problem with it.
Yeah, especially with the new guys coming in. Yeah. They're going to have to kind of just move some guys out of NXT.
Bring them in. Let them get that. Let them get those, that real crowd experience instead of, Triple H even said in an article that he's tired of listening to the NXT fans because they obviously don't know what they're talking about, but
yeah,
so but and he's right. I mean, look at Emma. No one knew what the fuck to do except for 10 people in the audience who were moving their hands in weird motions.
Yeah, she sucks, man. I don't care for her.
She's got a nice ass, but that's about it. So.
Yeah, I mean her whole gimmick. Point. I get it. She's ditzy and supposed to be funny, and I don't know, man.
Well, she's Australian. She should be lucky they didn't just put her out there with a fucking kangaroo.
Yeah, going out trying to catch alligators and shit.
Going, oh, cracky, the crocodile's getting away.
Hopefully no stingrays involved.
Yeah, she's lucky she's not Outback Emma.
Yeah.
She should be counting her fucking
Outback Emma. Woo!
Outback Emma. Hi, good day. Put another shrimp on the barbie.
There you go.
All right, I'm trying to get this.
Still can't believe she was stealing fucking iPad covers.
She says it was
bullshit, man.
She says it was an honest mistake.
There's cameras, man. If it was an honest mistake, the cameras, this would have never got out. The fact that it got out to the news and police were actually involved, they looked at the camera footage, man. There's no way.
Yeah, I agree, but who knows? I don't know.
It's just weird. That's just weird.
They hired her back, so whatever.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh my lord. Diamond Dallas Page noted that Chris Jericho may have broken his toe during the lion salt in the cage.
Oh yeah. Well, thank God it's not Sin Cara, because he probably would have retired.
Fucking Miz.
He would have been out for the next 7 years.
Goddamn Miz Tits.
Miz Tits.
That's all we can call. I can't pronounce the name, dude.
Miz Tits.
So yeah, that's what happened. But
Mysticis. Mystis.
Oh my god. WWE was happy with the Jerry Springer angle on last night's Raw.
Oh no.
They do realize that it was a mess at the end, but everyone had a good time and were laughing backstage afterwards.
No one was laughing.
This is from Wrestling Inc. I just want to give them a quick plug.
Fuck off.
From them. It says the McMahon.
Fuck off, WWE. This shit was not funny. Damn it, man. We're going to get so much more of this shit next week. Oh.
The McMahons have a close relationship with Jerry Springer, with Jerry's show being taped out of the Stanford Media Center in Stanford, where WWE is based. There has been talk of bringing Jerry back to do guest commentary for an eventual Brie Bella versus Nikki Bella match.
Why?
I love how you can barely even let me get that out. All right.
Why? How is he going to contribute to this fucking angle, man? This is no good. Why? Dude, I can't. I'm going to tell you this right now, man. Next week, I'm not going to watch the Bella segment, so I can't speak on it. I can't, man. I can't watch this shit, man. I can't entertain bullshit, man. I can't watch this.
Oh, I love this. This is awesome.
Watch this.
And all right,
you're gonna next week, man. Take some extensive notes on your behalf, because I'm skipping that whole segment, dude. That's gonna be my dinner time. I'm not watching that shit. Nor am I watching it on Night of Champions or Hell in a Cell or whatever the hell they're gonna do the match at. I'm not watching any more Bella Twins or Rosa Mendez or Total Divas or any of this. I can't watch none of that, man.
Oh shit!
Can't do it. I'm gonna lose my chest hair if I start watching stuff like this.
I will take exceptional notes on Raw next week.
Yeah, my voice is gonna sound like Seth Rollins next time, and I'm good.
Oh my God.
I like being a man. I don't want to watch the Bella Twins and Jerry Springer cat fight, and I'm good.
Yeah, well, Ultimate Beef here in the chat posted a link to some let me see here, 1998 ratings, and yeah, I mean, they were a bit above. They were at 4.3, 4.4, 4.9. I got one at
Yeah.
5.1. But let's go down to the time we're in now, football season. Okay, 5.5 in September. On September 7th.
That's what WWE was doing?
5.5. Let's go a little lower. You can see where football's probably getting a little bit. They got a 3.91. Then they go to next month. I mean, basically the ratings probably averaged out to be about the same thing. They've got a few over 5 here.
Yeah. That's crazy though, man. I thought it was a whole lot more back in the day.
Well, you didn't really have the ways to check it back in back like we do now. There is one that was 5.69. That's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah.
Then you got some down here that are in the threes, 3.99 and
basically their lowest is our highest right now.
Their lowest is a 1 hour edition of Raw in May, and it did a 2.54. Wow.
Yeah.
I remember that, actually, that 1 hour edition. Man. So yeah, I mean they basically average out to be pretty much the same. So I don't know, man, but yeah, it's they've definitely lost half their audience though, because I mean look at the 11 million and 15 million people that are watching. Wow. NFL.
Yeah,
man.
back in the day, man, you used to see like NWO shirts and DX shirts everywhere. Nowadays, I mean, what do you see? You're going to see John Cena shirts?
Well, back then, I could walk into any bar and they were showing Raw on a Monday. And
Yeah.
I was single and used to go to the bar damn near every night. So I would go to the bar on Mondays and watch Raw with no sound and, do that. And they would show pay-per-views. Now, you can't even go. I don't know any bars that are showing pay-per-views, but you can see UFC and any NFL game at a bar.
Why would they? I mean, you walk in, you don't want to see Fandango.
You got a point.
You know?
You got a point. I mean, and there's so much talking now that without the sound, it's shit. I mean, Attitude Era, I could pretty much watch without sound and tell you what was going on, and almost what they were saying.
The equivalent of Fandango, if you were to transform him back to like '98, it'd be like Val Venus.
Oh no! Don't do
Yeah,
that.
I mean that's what it is, pretty much.
Hello, ladies. Hello.
Yes, yes. The season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast, motherfuckers.
That's right. So, maybe Kiwi from WCW. Remember Kiwi?
No.
Probably better off you don't. I'm actually I'm damaged because I remember that character. He was the little gay guy in pink shorts. He was funny as hell.
Oh, I remember him. Wasn't he part of Raven's flock at first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
And
about.
then he
man.
became Kiwi.
Yeah. Towards the end of WCW, right?
I think it was 99 or 2000.
Yeah, dude. I don't want to remember that.
I don't want to remember that.
I don't want to remember that shit, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
All right, I got you. That's funny. But yeah, that's who. Yeah, I mean, I get your point. But, oh, there. Oh, if you were in the chat room, you'd have a picture of him. You should get
Man.
Oh, that's just horrible. Yeah.
I think he actually made an appearance like a year ago at some kind of like battle royal or something. I don't remember what it was, but it was at an indie show, either PWS or PWG.
Might
But
have.
yeah, he looked old from what I remember.
Yeah, was basically losing his hair. Yeah, my God, he looks gay here. I'm actually gonna have to post this on. I'm gonna have to post it. I gotta do it. I'm going to the Facebook page right now to post this picture of Kwee-wee.
Oh man, I can only imagine.
I'll post it right now. Are you on you on Facebook right now?
Yeah, I'll go on.
Hold on, I'm gonna have to. I won't post a picture like that. All right, I'll get it. Here, I'll put the URL up. You can click it. Here you go.
Hello,
There you
ladies.
Okay.
Sounds like Triple H did that.
What?
The Val Venus thing.
It was
Hello, ladies.
Oh, that was him. That was him doing that.
Yeah, I know, but you know the whole at the end.
Yeah.
That's Triple H right there, man. He adds a at the end of everything.
Yeah, I gotta cut that.
Ladies.
Oh my God, that is a terrible picture.
I gotta.
Jesus Christ. Oh my, what is this, man?
Had to be posted. I had to do
Stop.
it. You had
Stop
to see.
it.
You had to join me
Stop
in this. You can take it down if you want.
Jesus Christ, man! You can zoom in like 500% too. It's like a high quality picture.
It's so
This
bad.
is terrible.
It's so. Look at the hair. It's like going
This is
away.
this is terrible for humanity, man. This should be banned.
Someone's gonna end up taking this motherfucker.
Look at the autograph.
Look at. I know it's just as gay as he looks. Oh, this poor guy.
Damn.
He's a fag.
Yeah, I feel bad for him, man, because
Damn
he probably hated the gimmick.
Damn it, Kwee-wee.
You can act like a man.
There's no way this guy was like this, man.
Oh, God, we're getting a good chuckle out of Kwee-wee. And someone just posted a Goldberg versus Kwee-wee match.
Oh, man. Kwee-wee.
How could Goldberg? Oh, that's funny.
That's terrible, man.
Wait a minute.
Any other
Wait a minute.
news?
Wiki says he had a women's belt in TNA.
What?
Oh, don't make me do this. Hold on. I don't even know how to spell it. How does he spell it? Kwee-wee. Okay. Kwee. Oh, there it is. Pulled right up. All right. Let's see what's going on here. Alan Funk? He's not a Funk.
No way.
His last name is Funk, dude.
Yeah, but he's in no way related to Terry Funk. No way.
Let's see. Total Nonstop Funk. I have a hard time now calling him Funk. Joined TNA 2002 as Bruce, a homosexual gimmick, so I should probably say Bruce. Forming a short-lived tag team with Lenny Lane, known as the Rainbow Express.
Wonderful.
Oh.
I bet that got over.
Bruce was also the Miss TNA champion. Bruce also won the Miss TNA championship on July 31st, 2002.
Man, that is an accomplishment. I bet his parents are proud.
Wow. Why did I just do that to myself? Miss TNA.
Miss TNA.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that picture. I keep that picture is so bad. The thinning hair, the spiked. It looks.
Oh, I stopped looking at it a while ago.
I have to. It's too bad.
It's terrible.
All right.
It's terrible for mankind.
Oh God, that's just.
Wrong! Wrong, 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 wrong!
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta step closer to your mic.
Yeah, I had to walk away. I had to step away to laugh for a second.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah, that's. Okay. So what's next, Shane?
I don't know, man. We're right at the 3-hour mark. You got any other news you want to talk about before we shut it down?
I looked. No, nothing else here on the season premiere of the Hot Tag Podcast.
Well, let's make an announcement on the season premiere.
Go ahead, man.
Well, why don't you go ahead and let them know, because these dogs are about to go crazy. You already know it.
All right, we're talking about adding a second show on a Saturday, maybe doing it off of YouTube. So this show isn't so long, might make it a little easier. I guess we would probably do it at the same time, right?
Yeah, we're probably going to do a show on Tuesday, same time, and just mainly focus on Raw and any news, and probably do a show on the weekend and have that focus on some stuff that we've watched, on the network, and just random topics and NXT and TNA.
Yeah.
And probably eventually SmackDown, maybe when they move to Thursday. I mean, there's no way I'm watching it on Friday, but if they move to Thursday, then maybe.
Yeah, definitely, and we'll do it at the same time. So
yeah, that way it's a bit better for everybody. We can kind of experiment with the whole YouTube thing at the same time. We can still do this, and it won't be as long. And also, it's I think I don't know. It works better for everybody, I think.
yeah, it should be fine. It should be better. It should be easier, and we'll probably start that. You want to do it this week or next week?
We already did TNA for this week, so we'll just.
Well,
No, I guess we can do it this week.
Well, TNA is coming back on tomorrow.
Right. We can do it. We can do one on Saturday, and
Yeah, we'll test this out
check it out.
Saturday. We'll test this out and do it Saturday.
yeah.
Hopefully everything will work better.
Yeah, so you guys can also stream that live, as long as you just go on our YouTube page and subscribe to that. Then you can it just shows up on your feed, so you can watch that live, and also you can comment. There's a whole chat room inside the video part of it, so it makes it easier for you guys as well.
Yeah, we'll see, and if that starts working out good, we might just roll it all over to YouTube. We'll talk about that another time, though.
Yeah, definitely. So let's plug everything that we have. If you want to check out the website, you can go to hottagpodcast.weebly.com. And next week, I'm just going to change it to hottagpodcast.com. So once we do that, we'll announce it once again. But you can also go to the Facebook. We post a whole lot of stuff there daily, so it's kind of cool. That way you don't have to go to your quote unquote dirt sheets to get your news. You can just come check it out here. It makes it much easier, all in one spot. And you can go to facebook.com/groups/THT podcast and THT podcast on Twitter as well.
That's right, and I think that's about all. And THT Wrestling podcast on iTunes.
There you go. Definitely subscribe on there, and if you can, leave us a review. That would be greatly appreciated.
Yeah, we need a couple of those. That would be nice. This show should sound a lot better.
Yeah.
Obviously, so...
once again, we apologize for last week. We had some technical difficulties, but from our understanding, a couple different podcasts had the same problem. So maybe with Skype, maybe they were just having a bad week. So hopefully, we're going to experiment with YouTube. Maybe that's a better way to channel our whole podcast. But I don't know. We'll figure it all out.
Yeah, and I still haven't put up the two from the week before and the week before that. They're converted. I'll stick them up there tonight before the night is over.
Nice.
And
well,
I think that's it, man.
Yeah, and if we didn't plug the YouTube is THT Podcast as well. So pretty much THT Podcast for everything. Check it out. Good stuff.
Get some subscribing going and some comments, and I don't care if you tell us we fucking suck. Just tell us something.
And definitely, please share it if you have any wrestling fans, if you know any other wrestling forums, if you definitely share it. The more people we have, the better the conversations are, get some more traffic. Makes everything a little bit more interesting, and, overall it's just much better. So, greatly appreciate everybody that's been listening and all the viewers, and we'll definitely see you on Saturday, and we'll do a whole lot more of these, so look forward to it.
That's it. And on that note, we are out of here.
Out of the season premiere.
the Hot Tag Podcast season premiere.
See ya.
See ya.